Yeah.
And then I will, as soon as I know I'm live, I will start loading it up actually in-game. Make sure we're live. You may have to link it to me, but I think I fixed my issue. Let's see if it actually shows me when I search myself up. I got rid of that little limbo video it kept saying was a future event that wasn't going to happen. Yep, there it is. See? Yep, that's what it is. When I noticed, I need to pay attention to that from now on. When there's a little limbo video, like it's saying I have a future event planned that I haven't set up, it was for some reason it happened during one of the episodes of Spider-Man. So there must have been some sort of miscommunication between YouTube and Sony that day. But, fixed it. That's why I could never see my streams fast enough. But welcome everyone. Hello, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3. Where today we're going to be starting a little early, since these series tend to go a little longer anyways than average series. We're going to be starting our part of what is going to be the 12 days of Slaneshmas that will be on the 13th, beginning on the 13th fully. I'm joined today by, as always, Jazeech himself. Big shout out to his channel and show him some love. He is streaming today as well. And he's going to be Itza. Because Itza time, apparently. And so show some love to his channel and check out his stream as well. And of course, joined here by Darius as well today, playing as the Archaon. He does. Automatically. Because the white one cheats. You don't have to unlock him. You get him automatically. He can. But I've fought him before, so I know what to expect. I've actually fought them a couple times. Itza is very annoying. Itza pizza pop. Freaking James turning into a Ninja Turtle. But anyways, I hope y'all are ready to go. Let's load it up. So we can get going, so James can start doing his turns and not fall asleep. I should have read my stuff. Whoops. We forgot to read what we get. Oh well.
I love this.
I'll show it at the end, chat.
Oh yeah, I start with Lord Croak, don't I?
You do. I forgot to read what I start with, but I'll show it at the end. Hopefully I don't forget.
At least I don't forget. At least I sort of remember.
Don't mind me and my dark elf female Lubu.
No, ignore those giant T-Rexes. They're not coming to eat you. Don't cheese me. Oh, I plan to.
You say this, Darius, but you have set yourself up for this challenge, so I'll be 50% fair. There will be things.
You're being fair.
Well, you can't do the trick anyways. You don't have females.
I'll
That's what he means by.
I'll make a female professor.
That's what he means by cheesing. He's like, don't cheese me. I'm like, well, you set this challenge up, so guess what?
I could just say one thing. I'm gonna point out, Darius. You know, if you made arm as a guy, right? But you can recruit other lords to be all females, right? Would simply just put all the females next to your main lord. That way you could never attack him.
That's true. You couldn't reach him.
Battle.
You couldn't. Well, no, you couldn't reach him anyways. You'd have to attack one of the outer lying ones. The model would stop.
Would be female, correct? But you cannot do.
But you can't do that. You're lizardman.
Yeah, so he'd probably go try and find me. My only bet is Kairos.
Yeah, but you're really far away though. Like it'll take a long time for Darius to get here, even with Archaon.
Oh yeah.
To me or you, but he won't want to go towards me because he knows what bullshit he's gonna do. Who's not finished loading?
Darius.
Oh. Yeah, it says Darius. What's going on, Darius? Wait, you said something, man. What's it called? What do you say in Steam? Let me check my internet box. Oh no, did you get booted, Darius? I think you got booted. His internet might be acting up. Oh, I didn't? It's not loading you for some reason. What's it show on your end on the screen? It's running slow. Well, the net... I mean, you'll load eventually here in a minute. It's probably got to do the initial loading. I think after that, it should be fine. It's at the end? Okay. Hopefully it didn't get stuck. Sometimes that can happen.
Hold on. What if he doesn't load by the timer goes result?
That's what I don't know. I don't know what happens if the timer actually runs out. If it boots him or if it just stops the game. Don't know. Never had that happen.
Let's find out.
I was gonna say, I guess we're gonna find out. Something tells me it just boots us from the game, but we'll see. Load, you bastard! Yeah, today's one of those
Exactly. You said about cheesing, right? So what's the first thing your computer does?
The computer's like, I'll choose you then.
You were right there.
You're right.
Well, my computer has no problem loading. I load faster than that, no.
Oh, you did. You already saw the map before I did, and I was like, Jesus Christ. I loaded in right after you did, though.
You always load it. Like I said, you gotta love the upgrades of a PC. Gotta love them. And we'll be upgrading it more next year.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. We'll see. That's part of my plan of what I'm spending my money on next year, because I've got a very specific budget I've got set for next year. January's focused on the van. Because the van needs fixing. And now that we know what the problem is, at least we can kind of double down. That's why I was letting everyone know, and for anyone who's just now joining us, just another quick friendly reminder. January is going to be a really light month video game wise. Like, we're not going to be doing hardly any new games. We're going to be streaming the same as always, but it won't be anything new per se. Even if something crazy new comes out, we'll just have to wait. Also, by the way, the most exciting and happy thing I've ever seen of my childhood is about to be relived. And guess what that is? Has anyone seen Sega's new trailer where they're bringing back all their classic Sega games as modern games?
No.
It's freaking fantastic, including Jet Set Radio. I am so excited. And technically Golden Axe and all the original classics, a lot of them. Shinobi, I think. Shoo. But I'm not sure about that one. I think it was on the list.
I'm dying. Yeah.
There's like seven. There's like seven of them. No, five, 6. It's 5 or 6 games from Sega's original library.
You bastard.
Yeah, it does not want to load. I feel like it caught Darius in limbo land. We're just gonna have to wait for the timer.
Well, let's see what happens after
320 seconds. This is Nurgle's timer for you, James. In 387 seconds, you're gonna have him blow out. My PC wants to save me from this challenge. Or maybe it's just having a really bad day. Or your internet, one or the other. It probably is. Especially if you were already playing games earlier today. Of any kind, it probably is. Because it's not your computer if you're playing other games that aren't internet related. So. It's probably the internet. That's what my money on. It's the most likely thing to going on. Like I said, even I had some weird issues today. It's one of those things. It's gonna be like South Park one day where someone's gonna accidentally hit the off switch and everyone's gonna fucking panic. Is it or me playing War Thunder right now? Oh, okay. Well, you're on a different computer. But are you having problems playing War Thunder, Farseer? In chat? Because if Farseer's not having it, I mean, it could be... That could be a sign that the internet can't do both of you right now. Maybe both of you are kind of draining it down. Don't know. Don't know. We might as well wait for the whole timer and let's see what the game does. My money's on it, it'll just kick us back to the lobby. Or the main screen.
Oh yeah.
Alright, we're almost down to 2 minutes left, chat.
Alright, what?
Whoa.
Zoomed into my character.
Oh,
Reset the timer.
Oh, I think he connected. Yay!
Damn it, I wanted to see what happened when the timer ended.
It only took 300 seconds. Grab your blades, Druki.
You forgot to turn simultaneous off, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so I'm first. Oh, okay then.
You're first. I'm behind you, apparently. I can see my flag literally on the turn tile.
Alright then. Let's go.
Let's go. Uh-oh. Of course, my stomach starts to give me problems now. I think I'm good, though. All the stress, man. All the stress. Especially lately. At least I know what's wrong with the van now, and I can at least fix it. That'll take at least one thing.
Yeah, it does have a jet engine.
That is one thing wrong, but that's not the issue that's causing me problems.
Yes, that is causing problems. Just replace the engine with a jet engine, you'll be fine.
No, I'm doing good and watching the stream on a second monitor and downloading a game. Well, that's probably not affecting it at all. That's funny.
How about you just use your phone to watch a stream, you know? Less, you know.
Also, James, you're fighting Nurgle, your favorite thing. Even as a freaking lizardman, you seem to not...
Well, he is, according to him, he is the great wizard of the lizardmen. So.
She's doing what? Yeah, playing a game, watching the stream on a second monitor, and downloading a game. So, 3 things. All happening at once. Oh, man. So, if you want to know where your internet is, it's across the house.
Come on, you two, load. It's just so boring.
Well, now I think is what it is we're waiting. Oh, no, there we go. I thought we were waiting on... Oh, we're waiting on Darius again. Hopefully he's gonna load. I hope that's not gonna be the average wait time. It's 300 seconds. Otherwise, Farsu, you need to pause your download. You can play... I won't tell you to get off War Thunder, because you probably do that all the time, even when he's on here with us. Just pause your download. Look at this. It's going to be another 300 seconds. It's a 60 gigabyte... That is a big-ass download, Foster. Pause that. This bandwidth probably hates his ass right now. This is why I like being fully in charge of my internet. Oh man, this is hilarious. This is the greatest thing ever. Although sucky for the stream, because I will say this isn't. I will say that if it is gonna take him this averagely long.
You just unplug Fastia's computer.
Excuse me when I say my... Oh, bruh.
If you look around, you can see a temple at my side, which is awesome.
Just like, you look around, you can see lots of jungle. A beautiful bridge overstretching a river. It's like...
Well, you can see I'm surrounded by forests.
I
You know,
see the
Nurgle's
temple.
favorite thing.
And then there's a nice little pyramid temple here, and then the main temple's up here at the hiding in this little mountain. Oh, now I think it loaded.
She locked the door. Well, kick her fucking door in.
No, he loaded. It took less time this time, but yes, pause the download farce here.
Sorry, don't make excuses. You kick the fucker in.
Yeah, but then he has to replace the door.
No, you just leave it unlocked.
Unnecessary money.
Oh yeah, start with this fat bastard.
Yes, we just said that. You start with Croak, the nuclear toad.
He's just a normal toad. You leave him alone.
Look at these lizardmen.
Yeah, these skinks are my range. Oh yeah, I forget. I start with this terrifying bastard.
These are artillery beasts, I think. I think he
can be.
Yeah, his range is
But he's
95.
also really good.
He's got a 95 and 23 poison. That's good. That's more range than the skinks do. If you put the skinks with him, then he's good.
What do you think I did?
And Croak is Croak.
You leave Croak out of this.
And then in good old Gorak. Gorak. The
Oh,
white
what?
lizard.
I needed to do that.
The white lizard.
There you go. Let's see what he has. He has plague bearers, more nurglings, and some toads. So if he's forward charging me, then
not yet. He's not. He's kind of just sitting here.
No, I think no. Just the fuck up.
He just moved one unit.
Then Croak will probably need to be there. Gorak will need to be here. I'm about to say, why is it taking so long? Darius, I swear to God. Go on, Croak, you fat bastard. Move those small legs.
He's floating, James. Why would he move his legs?
I found his legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's floating. Why would he need his legs? He's just Lord Croak. Trolliest of all toads.
I already used the range units got into position first of the fucking...
Well, that's because they're skinks. They're fast as hell.
I think what I've done is I've just got in range. Oh yes. Oh fuck yes. Oh hell yes, my guy. 3,
Yep.
2, 1, and then it's gonna apply 6 seconds.
Yep, there it is. That is such annoying ability.
Hey, I'm not.
You're doing it again. How come you can do it again? That is so messed up.
No, worry about that.
That is so messed up.
No.
Those first two have no health now. They're like half already. Like, they're not rushing you. You're like right in their face and they're not rushing.
Well, they're gonna die.
Takala, sorry.
Hey, plague bearers, third time's a charm, eh?
Oh my god, that again. What is happening? James just sitting here blowing people up with this. with
Oh yes, love that.
that light bulb, dude. Is just why? Why is this a thing? Why can he do it so much, too?
Don't you worry about why he can do it so much. You leave Croak out of this.
And he's gonna get other Billies, gonna make it even worse. Wow, that completely missed. It hit some of your skinks barely even. It wasn't even meant for them.
Go Rock, go after that bastard. This is gonna be tricky. Oh no, it isn't, because I could just do it there. It should be alright.
Oh my god, again. How does he have so many uses of this?
Don't you worry about that. Oh, I can flank these.
Also, when it's such a short range, wow, that poison did nothing to the to the sources.
Damage resistance.
Yeah, I will say, Lizardmen are very good at fighting the Nurgle Bolt BS because the tankiness doesn't really do them any good. What
That has
the
0% damage
hell is
resistance.
that?
Don't you worry about that. Let's just say 40% damage resistance.
But it did give him, for a second there, a lot of negatives. Oh no, they keep getting poisoned by something is what it is. Yeah, I do see that BS. This is, Croak is a bit of BS.
Alright, we'll just get that.
So
Hey, Ardot, do you know what's worse than one ability?
Oh my god.
We'll let him cast that. And I'll prep that. That's dead.
They're disintegrating
Hey,
completely
you know
now.
what it was done? It ain't done yet, boys.
Well, that was a waste. That's gonna hit your own units now. Oh, but battle ended before it could happen. Well, yeah, so... I missed that. He said, just be patient, I'm just downloading the War Thunder dev server. No, Farseer, you gotta wait.
War Thunder, cross out.
Also, World of Warship PC gave away a free Yamato for Christmas for players who are returning, I guess. And then Tam King joined. More! This game needs an Avengers and Wakanda mod. That would be kind of hilarious. Actually, it would be kind of cool to see that. Could you imagine if, like, each of the heroes had their own faction? And kind of had units to kind of go with what they are? Tony's is easy. Obviously, it's just a bunch of fucking Iron Man suits. Of varying different uses. Let's see. Wait, I've been researching for the... what? I've been researching for the last year and they're giving it away? Ah!
Yeah, well, no one cares.
I'm about to send the devs a nice smelly Yule log in the mail. I mean, that's an accurate reaction compared to how they handle some of that. I really do agree with that. That is kind of bulk rhetoric to all the people who actually did put in the work, like I did, as well. All that time to get that ship unlocked and how long it took. Oh, we're just gonna give it away to free to everybody. No problem. Wow, that is not fair at all. That's World of Warships though. Also, Farseer, pause your download. Darius can get a little speed back. So break that
your
PC.
PC.
It's true. That's another one of those situations like, I don't know if you will. Santa's about to put me in the naughty list. Never! Foster, come on.
I will. I'm definitely in the. I don't know. Would I be on the naughty list or would I be on a good list?
I'll be on a naughty list. I don't know about that one.
Hey, we don't talk about that, dog.
It's
We don't talk about
like I would be on a naughty list, but not Santa's.
Yes, I am, Sam King. Thank you for asking. How you been, man? It's been ages. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Yeah, I've been better. I saw a gig. Now my mind's gone. Also, Darius, just upgrade your PC. Get good scrub.
Or your internet.
No, PC.
Just get better internet. Also, they're giving Bismarck away to new players. That makes me sad.
Oh, Bismarck is pathetic and pointless.
How dare you? Oh, come over.
What, Bismarck? Try me, bitch.
I will literally go take Bismarck and sail her to Britain just to slap you.
I can finally sink the Queen Elizabeth. That's what you want. And I can finally say it's going down like the real Queen.
You see, but yeah, I was like, I will literally come down there and slap you on the deck of it.
No, you wouldn't. He wouldn't. You know, we all know Bismarck is just pathetic.
And Britain got screwed in air again in War Thunder.
We always get screwed.
Alrighty then. There it goes. Damn. That one was 200 seconds. Or close to it. About 175, 160? Something like that.
Experiment, kill and eat, or perform purification.
And only you know what all that means. I don't know.
I love Lord, bro.
He doesn't love you. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
It's messed up.
And he just two explosions that are maybe separate, you know, but you know.
Are you doing the new winter event, Farseer? The captain you get for finishing? It is cool as hell. They probably still have the tornado fighting F-15s and Su-27s now. Yeah, probably.
What the fuck?
Alright.
Ah yes, a dinosaur with 104 armor. You know that?
Makes sense. They're scales. Scales are like, you know, chitin is a thing.
Yeah, but this is cavalry.
They're riding velociraptors.
Armored armor piercing rampage. I love
So
that kind of shit.
still got scales. What do you
We
think?
need more javelins. And then I think a little bit more front line. There you go. Then that's Birdie stroke or healing, yes. Other side of skill points. Oh fuck yes. Oh hell yes. What does Lord Croak get?
She already starts with choose or die. Wow, okay. I'm not on doing my turn because it's yours still, but I'm just looking. Also, that volcano is very, very, very beautiful because of obvious reasons. Also, what is coming out of that is making that purple? Also, what in the world is that river made out of? Don't ask is the question when you're in a Slanesh territory. Don't ask. It's not as bad as being in a Nurgle territory when you hear what that river is made out of. But depending on who you ask, can be still bad.
Just leave it alone.
But with Slanesh territory, the rivers are made out of like pinkish white goop. It's not
Just made out of.
once again, not as bad as Nurgle's, but you don't want to know what that is.
I don't even fucking care. Who cares about him?
Let's see.
End turn.
How they play Cult of Pleasure. Spread Slanesh corruption whenever you settle and exert positive to settle or to exert positive effects upon your slave population in your province. Yeah, that is one thing that her Slanesh corruption is actually almost more important than Nakari's is, because the more Slanesh corruption she has in an area, the harder the people work. So. Capture slaves to receive greater bonuses from certain buildings and enable instant building constructions. So most of this is the same. Yeah, construct the Widowmaker at the Shrine of Cain to gain the... yeah. All that's the same. A little bit of frames going on, but I think it's just in the what's it called. Can I get any regiment of renowns or any insta recruits? No. So for now, even though this isn't what my army will look like in the future, it's time to poke this guy in the face.
I love poking people.
Part of me was to auto-resolve it so we don't have to wait on the load time, but I'm gonna fight it. I'm gonna take a chance. This first episode's gonna be kind of slow anyways.
And pull down your pants.
No, she doesn't have any.
She should.
So James can only nuke me, but Ardnot can render me immobile. Yeah, I can.
Really?
Say it again. What'd you say, James?
No.
You were saying, what were you saying really do?
No, I don't know. It was something.
Oh, good job. Oh. I was about to say, why is it telling me about flying units, but he has a mana core. Probably the only thing, or she has a mana core. That she has, it's worth it. Damn. Well, meanwhile, 2 witch elves, 2 daemonettes, 2 spearmen, and some shades. And you know, Marathi. Cause trust wouldn't believe this random dark elf lady, or forgot who she is in relation to us again. But this girl is about to get slapped. I never saw the Christmas ads for us here. I saw it logging in and inside the shop. I haven't watched much. It might have just started on console. It starts at different times for, I think, but depending on platform. So, hey, Darius loaded in instantly. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, you loaded in? Oh, about time.
Alright, my mother Marathi. It's time to send in the merciless host and just ruin these guys' existence. Actually, you know what? Normally, I put the spears in front. Not this time. Just because there is a manticore and I want to keep my spears for that specifically. And we'll put the spears kind of like this on the edges. And our beautiful Daemonettes are gonna come up and maul everybody from the rear. And then Shades are behind that. Okay, so Marathi, you're going up there with the Witch Elves. My Shade Assassin-like character is a hybrid, so he needs to be with the Shades. Because he's got a ranged attack. He doesn't shoot that far, but we'll move him. Actually, you know what? No. Have him run with the Daemonette, so he can be shooting and jumping in melee-wise. There we go. So grab you. Actually, we can just do all of that as one group. We don't have to be fancy with that.
Yes, fancy out there.
Alright, here we go. Move, Mother Marathi, move. Guys, well. Alright, let's take a look at Mother Marathi. Let's slow it down real quick, because this is I want to show chat Mother Marathi and her Witch Elf squadron. But she is
Imagine
not.
all these anime girls.
Oh, she is very much melee, and she can actually armor pierce and do anti-large. It's basically is a bunch of anime girls. Not gonna lie. And I get a free breath attack. What'd you say?
Yes.
Exactly. I gotta wait till we're in range. Oh, no, not yet. Gotta get a little closer. Oh, now you're gonna move. Okay, well, let's wait then. Alright, if that's the case, we need to charge. Oh, shoot that, shoot that, shoot that, shoot that. Oh, manticores, hold on. Manticores, manticore, manticore, manticore. One of you go over here. We'll see if one spear will be enough. Oh my god, though. Oh my god, the Shades just ate it alive. Alright, one of you keep shooting, the others shoot into this. Alright, Mother of the Droke, time to get rid of this archer, this one archer back here who is stupid enough to get in the way of this breath attack. And then direct attack here. Oh my god, it looks like the smoke monster for what's it called. It doesn't do as much damage as most breaths that I've had, but I'll take it. Damage per second, lore of dark magic, power of darkness. Oh, that's to recharge her powers. She don't need to do that. She's fine. Alright, spearmen are good to go in here now. Shades, shoot that. Other shades, shoot that. Also, turn that off. Yep, that was pretty simple. My hero took a little damage because he had to fight a manticore, but you know. Yeah, Marathi's definitely a melee. She just don't have the armor as some other melees do. Because she's naked, basically, but trust me, damage-wise, she's just as good as anybody else after a certain point. I tend to eventually make her hybrid cavalry melee, but I might make that different this time, just for the fun. She's basically a naked female Lubu. It's terrible and weird saying to say that. Oh, so you're talking about the hybrids, Farseer. I guess they're adding hybrids finally to water warships. They technically existed somewhat in real life. There were a couple of hybrids. There was only one or two in most of history, depending on the factions. Maybe 3. But I do agree, video game-wise, they are some of the strongest carriers and slash battleships ever existed. There's actually, that's one of my favorite Japanese ships is like that. Can't remember the name of it.
Bottom waiting.
Oh, but didn't. Oh no. Okay, it's back to normal. It looks like it's loading faster now. Foster, stop downloading.
We all know Darcy is downloading not just the game. Monty Farseer.
I mean, we all Damons. So, or Damonette in her case, Damon in my case. So, what do you think? Seems about normal. I don't know if you ask me.
I keep burping.
Stop it. It's against the law. No, I'm just kidding.
Something.
Like, look at that. Immediately. Yeah, this is also why she's a good cavalry. Immediately starts with a charge bonus. That makes me laugh. That's why technically, normally I make her more cavalry oriented, but... At least as far as her individually, what she's running, what unit she's running with. I'm just gonna auto this one. There's no point in me not autoing that one. Because we're gonna loot and occupy because we need the slaves. Also, Marathi's probably the only, and this makes me slightly angry, the only Dark Elf who starts with positive slave income. Malekith has to take some docks and do, or make a black arc. So does everybody else. But no, not her. She's special. Because clearly Slanesh has blessed her in some sort of way.
What? Oh, fuck yes.
James.
Oh my god. This is beautiful.
Dance with death.
I'm gonna shot in the dark.
Make him a little bit better at fighting. Building available. Well, we want to repair first before we do anything. And it looks like I can upgrade my throne already. Oh, that's where all her income comes from. Ah, that makes sense. Does this give me... Oh, it does give me the Devoted of Slanesh, though. We do need those. That at least still counts. How much will it take to rush it? 300? That's too much for this early. We can also make buttloads of money that way. Most of the reds can be built in minor settlements. It's the blues I need. Where are the sisters at? I gotta find them. I forget what building it is. Is it a red one? Wait, where are they? What? Am I blind? What list are they under? So that's Nagaron. Fellblades. Fellblades. Uh-oh. Does she? Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't make any sense. She wouldn't be able to re-recruit then. Is it in the main settlement? No, not there either. The shadows. Dorius, where do I get my witch elves from? Where are the witch elves and stuff? What are... Don't know. Huh. The Shrine of Cain. I have to take the Shrine of Cain to get them. What? Wait, what? I don't get what you mean then. I don't... Not a standard... Nope, I found them. No, I found them. Oh my god. Stop going away, screen. Oh, what? It's an auxiliary building?
I don't know what you see, so I don't know.
It's an auxiliary building. That's... odd. That is actually very weird. Oh, we won't have them for a while. That's gonna be annoying. But wait, where's the standard witch elf infantry? What? Where's the ones with the sealed? Is that only Helibron can do that? That might be a problem if that's the case. What do you mean I gotta wait? Well, I know I gotta wait to tier 3 to get this, obviously. I can't do that. I gotta build this up slowly. But I don't get no sword and shield witch elves? Really? Oh, that's kind of bad. I get spear infantry. And I get a better archer at the very end. That is a standard, so I can recruit that now? Okay, let me look. Nope, that's not true either. The only thing available is bleak swords, bleak spears, and dark shards. That is not a standard. That makes me worry. That's Helibron only. What do you mean check it? I just did. I literally just looked at my army and tried to recruit. There is no sisters of whatever, anything, basic swords and shields. And I don't see any building it's in. Unless that's what the devoted of Slanesh are. But I can't tell by that picture. That picture's too small. So the devoted of Slanesh are those. Why didn't they just call them? See, that seems kind of strange. Even though I get why you're probably doing that. Why not just have that be in the same building as everything else? I do think that's a little weird. Because all it is just a witch elf with a sword and shield. It's not really any different. So that's interesting. So we need this then. Oh,
You don't need that. What do you need?
so that's going to hurt our upkeep a little bit, but that's where we're going to worry about trying to get all of our income going towards.
No.
What's up?
The economy's weak.
Oh, I know. For now, it will be. So we're getting devoted to Slanesh. Let's get these so we can get our shades, because we're not going to have a witch elf archer for a while. So.
My stomach is being off.
Oh, I don't have enough money. I'm going to have to cancel one of my builds. We need an army first. Let's cancel this one. We don't need that yet. I'll leave these two. Huh, she calls herself the Phoenix Queen. Interesting. I never realized that. And some dark shards to go along with those shades. And we get some more spears. First turn, wrong thing. Driven by Vengeance. This is for Dread Spears. It looks like it affects my sisters as well, and the Devoted of Slanesh, I think. I think that's what that picture is. I actually don't know. It's hard to tell some of these pictures. I think some of them were a little too fancy. And we could do Founded by Tyranny and get massive growth. You can speed up corruption with slaves. Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and get Driven by Vengeance so we have a good starting field. Alright, passing into Darius. Alright, so luckily the green dark elf doesn't die immediately, so we can go get the red one, take care of him, or her in this case, capture their territories, and then I want to see if I have to take green out myself, which is probably the faster option if I want to keep Estancia small for the whole game. God, look how overwhelming the power is to Archaon. Especially in the beginning. By the way, Skull and Bones beta on December 15th are not. Ooh, might check that out. That sounds fun. Well, it will be during our Slaneshmas, so I may have to do it as a backup stream. Or just try it out on my own and see how I feel about it. And Tamkin, you can join in if you want to, if you're going to try to do it, jump in. I don't know if you can, James, because I don't know if the beta, if it's going to be on PS4 or not.
I doubt it.
Unless it's cross-platform, then you can just join on the beta on PC that's probably exists. Unless it doesn't. I played it like a year ago. Seems all they added since then is mythical creatures that attack your ship. Really? That's all they added? See, I might not be interested then. Because I saw that beta. I watched other YouTubers play what happened last with Skull and Bones. If that is all they've done with all the bullcrud that has been around that game and people yelling at them and telling them, hey, because someone pulled the plug and made them start over. It's like, and this is all you have to offer after starting over? Like I said, Ubisoft, I think, is going to be another one of those companies. I think at some point it's just going to get absorbed. Because their leadership clearly just... Oh, PC only? Oh, yeah, I know it's PC only, yeah. I just don't know if it's cross-platform playable with PC and PS5. But if that's all they added, I don't know if I'd even recommend playing it. Because there wasn't even anything on the bone even then. And then they said, alright, we're going to scrap it, try to do this, make some changes, add this. Added nothing. So, good luck to you, Ubisoft. It looks like you're about to suffer a very bad wound. Not that they don't already have a bunch of them now. Assassin's Creed isn't doing well because no one really cares anymore. Because they just gave up on the story fully. And just want to push just different culture Assassin's Creeds at us, but basically the same game. It's like, if you're going to do that, it needs to be a good story behind it. And since you scrapped the Desmond storyline, no one cares. So I do feel like Ubisoft is going to have some problems. You got some other things that are going good, but does it outweigh enough of the bad is the problem. And hopefully it does. Not gonna lie, piloting / building the ship in combat is fun as hell, like in Black Flag. It is, but it's like, after a certain point, like, you can only build up to probably a certain amount because it's a beta, for one. And even then, it's like, all that, you're probably not even going to get to keep that progress anyways. So my problem with that is like, Okay, but because it's a beta, you kind of need to give the players more gameplay options, not just build, ship, fight. As fun as that gets, that is going to draw out pretty quickly. Like, really quickly. So, I do think they need to maybe rethink that board, or maybe just not do it. I think that the problem is they've invested so much money in it now that it kind of has to be finished now, right? If they back out on it now, that's more money lost than what they would get from just releasing a broken product and making as much money as they can off of it. As terrible as that sounds. It's kind of like the, or you could go the route of what Cyberpunk did. They did go back and finally make that game worth your purchase. That game is actually pretty good now, like really savage. But, and I will probably revisit it at some point. But, and unless they're planning to make that mistake, admit that mistake, and move forward, like Cyberpunk did,
Oh, it's my turn.
Yep. I don't see much changing, so they have to, it's really, you know, but as far as story / narrative, it's not looking good. Well, even if you don't have too much of a narrative, you can't just make an entire MMO out of just build, ship, fight. Build, ship, fight. There needs to be raiding islands, looking for treasure, co-oping with people better. All the things that I saw that were missing that a lot of YouTubers talked about did kind of baffle me that not even a little bit of that was in there. The beta for, what is their rival? Sea of Thieves? The one for Xbox? The beta for Sea of Thieves was still somewhat more meter on the bone than that was. Especially the second one. I can understand the first one being kind of nothing. Like, you know, nothing there. Not really much. Just a bit of basic stuff. That's fine. But at this point, there needs to be something. Even the later betas for Sea of Thieves added more of the gameplay, like other gameplay mechanics that will play in more into you having a reason to have a ship. Having a reason to upgrade the ship. Otherwise, it just becomes build for the sake of building. Or the sake of fighting against, like, showing it off to other players or something like that. And fighting against other players. But,
Great, I'm glad Lord Crooks solved all his things.
also, now I see why
What?
Mother Marathi starts slower than average. They gave the Red Dark Elves way, way more territory that you have to take from them.
Hey Ardo, it's your turn.
Good. Waiting for it to save. Okay.
I'm gonna actually no, this is gonna do by heading. I'm gonna actually get some medicine, because now Nurgle's actually trying to make the other side of the... I have been burping more often. Now it's wanting the other side to be more often.
Oh yeah, that's when it gets bad. That's when you need to take action, or it's gonna get real bad.
I am going to take actions, and I'm gonna have a cup of tea as well. No, I'll be right back.
Alright, James. I'll do my turn. I am the first sorceress. Is it time? Yes, it's time. Time for me to make you actually worthy of a melee fighter. Let's give you your HP first. I want you to have more HP. Since you're never gonna have armor, you need to have buttloads of HP. Because you are a naked knockout lady. Ooh, that's a good one, but we'll not get that yet. More precise and gutter fighter. We want his melee to be done first, so he's able to help. If she does need it, you know. If she does need the help, he'll at least be there. Until I get another female witch elf-like hero to put with her. Make sure to get Malekith as soon as possible. He can solo wipe armies later in the game. Oh, I know. We're definitely going to be friendly with our dear old son. Sadly, maybe too much so, according to the lore. But maybe a little too much though. Alright, that takes me to an 18 out of 20. We're just gonna be basic Dark Elves in the beginning. That's all we can get right now. But we're gonna quickly change once this is finished. And once the other one gets high enough. Also, don't forget to rush the construction. To rush construction when you have enough slaves. That's true. They're only one turn out, and it was only 2 turns, so I'm not really worried about it, but I do that. Trust me, I play Dark Elves quite often now. It always was Hellebron most of the time, but I do play Dark Elves. Let's go ahead and get this. It's going to hurt our control, but we're going to have bad control issues in the beginning anyways. And can I rush that with slaves? Yeah, but it eats up all of my slaves, basically. Not yet. That's also it's a little early to rush. Let's see. Yeah, they can't scrap it. They owe the Singapore government a game, lol. I think it will be a Marmite type game. Those who liked Black Flag combat will be happy. Yeah, but I don't think that's enough of a community to make money off that game. They're going to lose money quite guaranteed at this point if they don't add some more meat on the bone for that game. Like, it's not even on the level that Sea of Thieves was giving Xbox people. So it's like, yeah, it ain't going to go over too well. It's like, but I do agree they'll make some money, probably. At least a little off of what you just said, like Black Flag players from the old days. But for the Assassin's Creed, when it was still good. But yeah. Do I need my vassal, or should I take corn as a vassal? I would always keep vassals. I would always, if you have an option to get a Norskin, always get some Norskins. No matter who you're playing as, warriors of chaos. Because they just feed you free resources, basically. And they're kind of the point of them as a horde type style play. To kind of just keep your economy balanced. So you can spam a lot more. They're really there just to make you be able to spam. Now, as far as actually attacking things, they're not too good. Until they get a full 20 stack going and they've been sitting around for a little bit, I will say vassalize something stronger than that for an ally to attack other empires. Kind of like what James was doing with Village. Certain ones were money makers, certain ones he was actually using to properly send after people. So. I just nuked him in settlement and his entire army with a 16. Yep, Archaon is a nasty dude. Like, the dude could get away with some crazy fights with very little. And I'm like, luckily I have something that is technically able to fight him. Since I went Marathi instead of Nakari. I think Nakari, it would have just been a brawl to the point of Nakari dying in combat against him. And then the morale just tanks. So it's like, Nakari is just not a good idea. Not for this setup. Our Lady Marathi of the Cult of Pleasure is a much better choice. Plus, this kind of hints towards something I'm going to be doing in Gladius this coming week. In Warhammer 40k Gladius. So. To fit into our Slaneshi event. You know how OP that makes Hellebron, though, by the way? I just thought about that. That means Hellebron can get the Witch Elves before anybody. And considering the... what's it called? The devotee of Slanesh are also technically witch elves. That means she can have a full line in basically 5 to 10 turns of those things. Because of her special building she starts with, automatically recruits witch elves. Yeah, but can he have them in turn 1? Yes? Okay. Yeah, but witch elves aren't his thing, though. How is he getting him in turn 1? Is it for him? What's giving him that? I know what gives him to Hellebron. He starts tier 3. Yeah, but you don't start with the building to get it, though, Darius. You don't get what I'm saying. That's the same thing with Marathi. She starts tier 3. But the building you need isn't built. Like, the building that gives you the witch elves for every other elf in this mod is not even constructed yet. So it has to go from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 before you ever get them. That's like 3 to 5 turns. You can, but you're not going to start with enough to do that, Darius. Not for 3 tiers worth. You won't make enough. Even at war, you will not make enough slaves to do that. Because it costs around 350 just to rush the tier 1. You see, he doesn't need the tier 1. I mean, unless that building starts pre-built in his tier 3, which I'll check after this. It's still going to cost you too much slaves. You still won't have them faster than her. He gets a standard building for it. I highly doubt that, since he's not a witch elf special. Maybe he gets a pink building for it, but he probably doesn't start with it. She starts with hers. Well, it's pink. It's not really purple, but I get what your point is. that far left side of the building screen, the little monolith ones, those are pink. But that's why, because that's kind of why I'm kind of stuck right now, because I'm like, she's going to have to wait to get her witch elves. I can at least get the devoted of Slanesh pretty quickly, but that's got to go all the way up to tier 3. There's a standard building to get witch elves for all dark elves besides Marathi, and it starts tier 3. Besides Marathi. Yeah, I don't know. I don't call it, because guess who didn't have that either? Malekith, and I've played him, and he don't get it either. Now, if I take certain places from Hellebron, I do. But he starts tier 2. What, his buildings? Well, then he can't get it either, then. So, what is it, Darius? Yeah, they start tier 3, but that doesn't make any difference, Darius. The building you need is not a standard building any of the elves get. It's an auxiliary building, which has to be built up to tier 3. What your starting settlement doesn't matter. It's not? Okay, well it is, because I just showed it on stream, so. And I have played Malekith. I mean, once again, I'll tell you, I've played Malekith off camera. He has the same problem. Go play low Kier and see for yourself. I mean, I'll try low Kier. I mean, maybe he gets them too, like, but then that makes only Hellebron and him capable, not all the Dark Elves. That means only Hellebron and him can get them in turn 1. The rest have to wait. I never said the rest. I said only he and Hellebron. You said all Dark Elves get a building. I'll read it to you back. There's a standard building to get Witch Elves for all Dark Elves besides Marathi. But that's not true.
I'm back. Still. What happened? Did Darius already fuck up?
No. We were just talking about how all the Dark Elves except Hellebron and apparently Lokir can't get the Witch Elves in Tier 1. Or turn 1. Yeah. Like, you cannot recruit them in turn 1. Hellebron can.
I'm about to say, I'm assuming Darius fucked up already.
No, he's not a Dark Elf. But we were just talking about, like, because I was a little confused why I didn't get my Witch Elves, and I forgot it's an auxiliary building, because I'm used to playing Hellebron. Hellebron starts with a pink building that gives her them from the fucking get-go. Because that's her thing. Her whole thing is Witch Elves. All her stats, all her passives are for Witch Elves. So her not having them from turn 1 seems it would be an oversight to begin with. But the rest, except Lokir, I haven't played him, so I don't know. But the rest don't get this. The rest of them have to build up to it. It's a resource building, in fact, that gives you the Witch Elves in the mod for all the other Dark Elves that are not Lokir and Hellebron.
And Uwu.
Uwu. Yeah.
Uwu. I finally found someone that hates it, hates the word Uwu.
Pretty much everyone hates that word, to be fair, overall. It's just everyone says it because it's become so terrible that it's just...
No, because
it's
I
like...
would say, well, my mate has a girlfriend. I'm going to save him his privacy, bless him. But his girlfriend calls him that, and... Well, you know what I'm like. If I hear someone getting pissed off of something else, you know I like to jump on that bandwagon.
I mean, why would he get mad at that? I mean, I'd be thankful that she's
He
even...
he doesn't like it because now I start calling him it.
No, too bad.
Too bad, wow. Good God, I'll tell you, I've trained you well.
It's like he should just be thankful that he has one who will even say that word.
I need to look at my inventory. It's Sauna's Warriors, isn't it? Yeah, where the fuck are they?
Where's my lady?
Yeah, hold on, I need to find, is it monsters? It's not monsters and beasts. Not cavalry, where the fuck are they? Yes, they're but warriors. Ah, there they are. Agent Silverman.
Lokir is Corsairs.
Ah. Oh, so these are like
I do think that's a little strange that Lokir can get them in the first turn, but Marathi can't.
So I've got them. We're gonna get.
I do think that's an oversight, though, because I do think that's a bit stupid.
I might just make a second army because I'm bored.
Why are you telling me I can do this when I... Oh, because it hasn't not my turn yet. I keep forgetting.
Jesus Christ. What the hell is this?
But yeah, I do think...
What the fuck is this? Oh, no, I've got a new skill called Uncompromising with the snooze. It says, Hero self-defense is plus 15% chance of wounded aggressors.
Say it again, read it slowly.
Hero self-defense plus 15% chance of wounding aggressors.
Oh, that means anyone who tries to assassinate that character might actually get assassinated back. That's an anti, that's an anti, what's it called? An anti-operative passive. That's to keep him safe from random armies walking up with a hero and just killing him out of your stack. I don't go witch elves because my red line is Corsair focus, and I tend to have the witches as a side unit. Ah.
We're gonna go with this because that's the old blood. I can't recruit a hero, go, that's racist.
What do we want to do, Jay? Do we want to do this next and slowly get this up there? We'll only be
Oh,
one
no, I
tier
haven't
away
got
after that.
No, I actually need that.
And then we'll be able to fully recruit these.
Oh no, Darius is being racist again. He's saying slurs again.
Oh, do it, Darius. Blood Cult is a different story.
Darius, what have I told you? Stop saying slurs. I don't know what I'm just
I do
winging
love this. Brides of the Burning Blood.
Obedience is victory. Oh god, that's amazing.
Cult of the Blood Queen. I do have to play Hellebron at some point. I just feel like she's gonna make this just stupid.
Alignment of war.
Like, I do feel like, even though
Right.
Marathi's the better overall choice for this challenge, and she's more Slanesh, which is what we want. Just for pure Witch Elves alone, though, like, making a OP-ass Witch Elf army, yeah, Hellebron's gonna make that look real stupid. If I can somehow beat her down enough to force her onto my side, I am most definitely gonna do that. Look how useless they make my armor. Oh yeah, it's quite good. It won't do me... Well, actually, no, it'll help with the Lizardmen as well, because they technically are naturally tanky because of their scales. So... it'll help with both. Both of you are stronger than me right now.
Oh yeah, I just started by second out.
Well, even then, like, both of you are like...
Aha! I can confederate you. Good. Now let's suck up to you. You're the only one who likes me. You don't like me. He definitely doesn't, but I don't care. He's weaker. He doesn't like me. So he doesn't like me. Oh, those are dwarves. So they have not. Why do I have an unaggression? Why can't I start with an aggression back with dwarves? Oh god, I hate this. So, along with Nurgle, who else do you think I fight in this area?
Oh god. I just remember what Tabcake just said. Hey, Doc, remember when we were talking about future gene editing? Well, it's begun. Alright, guys, you ready for Tyranids? I'm to make some Tyranids. Or maybe another universe, you know, creature might just crop its little ugly little black head up. And just elongate it as well. You know.
No, we're not going to talk about that now. Go away. Go away.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm just going to say, in a most weirdest, condescending, and kind of smart-ass way. Oh, well, alright, well, bet you didn't see that coming.
Bet you I did.
That's freaking terrible, but also kind of hilarious.
How is that hilarious?
Good
Not
fighters.
hilarious. Anyone who gets
That's hilarious.
No, not funny.
I don't know what you were talking about. It's completely hilarious.
It's not funny, art not. It's funny. To be mad.
It is funny.
Ah! Okay, I laughed.
I like the joke just laughed. He was like, ha!
Are you happy now?
No, I'm never happy.
Well, kill yourself.
No.
I mean,
Never happy.
simple. Are you happy? Yes or no? No? Kill yourself if you are.
It's
Oh,
terrible.
no,
It's a
that's
terrible
what it
answer,
is.
James. Terrible answer.
Yeah,
YouTube has put you even on a deeper list now.
they can keep putting me in a deeper list. It's not going to stop me.
Time for Slanesh stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Yep, say Farseer is right. Because she saw as soon as I stopped at that border, she knew what I was gonna do. It's like, well, I might as well get some of the stuff that kind of makes sense. The pit fighters kind of make sense towards the Slaneshi thing, but it's also more corn to be fair. But you know, or cane. But I'll take it for now. It's a good, great weapon unit.
Back to my original question. Besides Nurgle, who else do I fight along in this area?
Corn.
What do you say, Ardnot?
I actually don't know. Is there a corn demon over there? Zeech? Is there a Zeech demon over there? It might be. There's usually one per island somewhere.
So.
Or at least
yes,
close, except for the Dark Elf areas. For some reason,
but
not
I
up there.
need one answer.
Are you saying who you... Are you asking me who you should fight next?
No, I'm asking who do you think, alongside Nurgle, I have to fight? Am I fighting?
Darius is just
Darius?
saying them all. So I'm going to say... He starts down there. I'm going to say Dark Elves. I know there is one down there. What's his name's down there with you somewhere?
Alright, okay.
I know he's
So-
down there.
Well, alongside Nurgle, you think I fight the Dark Elves, okay?
Well,
So Darius,
you may
what
not
is your
have to,
answer?
but he might attack you. Because you forget Beastmaster Boy is down there.
So Darius, what is your answer? I need an answer. And I will tell you the answer.
Let's see. I'll take some of them jeans, please, doctor. Exactly. Just give me all your lion. How many lion jeans do you have in stock? Just
Do you have
becomes.
any dragon ones? If
just-
not, I'll take bird.
It has to be real life animals, James, and then I guess bird is your answer. James
No,
gonna
but
become a
if they
bird
make-
person.
If they can make mythic creatures, I'm taking a dragon.
That-
No ones. No,
They
no,
can't make
no,
myth. No,
no.
James, they can't make myth. They're just gonna use genes that already are capable, so it'll be animals.
All they have to do is just take a bird.
Your closest
Use
thing
a
you can get is
dinosaur.
your
Ooh,
closest
little
thing you're
dragon.
gonna get is their great descendants as the Komodo, the actual small Komodo dragon thing. That is the closest you're gonna get gene-wise to a dragon.
No, what they need to do is just combine birds with a fucking dinosaur.
I mean, ironically, that's probably the closest thing you're also gonna get if you did do some crazy stuff like that. But you know,
It might have two heads, but hey, I'll take it.
now it's just a literal, whatever Kairos is called. Changer of
What,
ways.
two-headed bird.
No, changer of ways. I'm like, now you're just trying to make a changer of ways.
I wasn't planning on doing
James
it.
will end up with pigeon jeans and he'll fly around pooping on heads at the beach. It's like I said, James is gonna be a bird.
Good boy, I could shit on Darius if I did.
James is gonna be a bird man. I'm gonna be a cat person I've always wanted to be. Or, in my case, cat guy. Or lion, and specifically, but still a cat.
Ah,
so.
so basically what we're saying is Ardo's gonna be a massive pussy. Gotcha.
Exactly. Exactly. And Darius, I don't know what Darius would be. A turtle? Darius, what are you gonna be?
I love what's
Tam King, what are you gonna be? What are you doing? Wait, no. I'll take some of them horse jeans. Oh, yeah, I didn't see the horse part. Tam King's a horse.
He becomes Sealy's rival.
That would make Sealy real sad. Sealy's just a seal. He's already been that creature all his life. That he was their experiment.
but no one really cares about.
Secretly, Sealy's the reason why this experiment has succeeded and is now a thing. Because we already had a seal human.
Yeah, but no one cares about him.
Farseer said snake. Oh, Lamia. Good choice. Because that's what that will end up being, is any snake hybrid gene to a human is going to turn that into a real-life
shit.
Lamia.
Oh yeah, I found out my reasoning. Turns out I'm not scared of heights as long as it's a controlled speed.
I guess that makes sense.
Because it's I think this is why I don't like Rise, but I don't mind going on a plane because it's controlled. Where the ride is, it's like
I find it funny that a Birdman is afraid of heights. As if that ain't Zeech, I don't know what is.
No, but it's the kind of it's all about control speed, and if it's not if it's going fast like I.e. on a roller coaster, I don't like it.
Give me gorilla jeans and armor me up and unleash me upon the UK. No, I see it.
No, they were just made of raging Rajang, but just with armor.
To be fair, I mean, the irony in the gorilla jeans, yes, would it make you partially gorilla? Maybe. But if you believe in the fact that humans are kind of a distant cousin kind of thing, I don't know if that'd change you much other than just make you look like a space marine, which is probably what you want anyways.
No, it's gonna be an armored Rajang.
This might be hairier than normal. Like, your hair would increase like 1,000. Like, you'd be more like Bigfoot, I guess is the best way to put it. A Bigfoot who can wear space marine.
Wouldn't that just be called a space marine?
No, space marines are very smooth skinned. So no.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Don't ask.
Why do they have to be smooth?
I don't know. I don't know what there is. I think it's a soldier thing. It has to do with like real life soldiers where you have to shave your head and stuff to be in the military. Because you know.
Yes, because being bald is more camouflage than being.
Well, it's not about that. It's not about that. A half a second of a hair getting in your eye is getting you shot in the head. That's why they don't do that. Even as a woman, you are not allowed to have you are going to shave your head.
Well, you can make out you're a cancer survivor.
It's like so. That's why they do that. It's a tactical thing. Or at least that's what the whole original reason is. Now, whether that's still true, at least as far as why they keep it that way, I don't know. It is technically a valid argument though, because that in war, a half a second means death if you don't have it.
What if you're a cancer survivor? You go to war.
No hair, no lice. That's true too. I forgot about that part too. Also, yeah, no lice, which means no sickness, no other things. I forget what lice leads to and why they're afraid of that too. I can't remember what it does if it gets out of control. It's been a while. But yeah,
anyways,
no hair, no lice.
Turn.
Oh, it is my turn. I thought you were still doing your turn.
I ended it quite quickly.
We might have to manual this, but at least we get to see the units in action. Yeah, I was gonna say space wolves are kind of hairy. That's true. That's very true. Alright, should I manual this? Chat, you decide. I can easily not manual this and just take the medium casualties and regenerate in like 1 or 2 turns at best. But do you want to see me fight, is the question. Do you want to see some of this army? This isn't what it'll fully look like at the end. Armor. Hold on, who doesn't have armor piercing on my team right now because of this craziness? These guys don't. So let's give them that. Let's make 1 extra infantry witch elf can do armor piercing that it don't normally have. He said no. Otto, I didn't do a manual because my challenge. I mean, there's that, yeah. I just wanted to show off my new witch elves, but we'll wait.
Does Archeon start on the horse?
No. He has to actually earn that, just like anybody else.
What's theirs is mine.
There's a legendary item he has to work for.
Anarian's bride. Alright, it's time to
cheese! Are you a cheesy boy?
Alright, let me upgrade that because we want that. Now I think we can rush. Now that we've earned some, like, decent amount, yeah, let's rush that to tier 2. And then immediately start for the tier 3. How much can I rush this? I can rush this! See, that's why you wait for a few battles. Now I did it back to back to back, so you know what that means. It means this is about to be real stupid!
Are you making like Tomb King kind of like level of stupid?
Not number-wise, no, but you're gonna see it when I manually. The next one I'm manualing, because this is about to be hilarious. Like, the next one I'm for sure manualing. Let's see. Let's get rid of all these blink swords that are no longer useful. Let's get another daemon. Actually, no, we have 2 daemon heads. I want some sisters. Sister?
Yeah, good. Hold up, we all know you want sisters, but doesn't mean you have to go advertise it.
Nah, no, I'm gonna advertise it.
Are you gonna say, hey, if there's any free sisters,
Hey, any free ones out there? No. That's the most terrible line ever, no.
I'll pay you to keep my sister.
That's terrible. I don't know how many levels, how messed up that sounds.
I will literally pay you to keep my sister. I don't want her.
It's like I'm not gonna touch on how messed up that sounds.
Hey, I'm fucked up, okay? At least I accept it and I admit it. Darius, on the other hand, doesn't accept that he's fucked up. You know, I saw him sniffing glue and...
Oh crap, that was a
all
waste. I don't
kinds
have
of
enough money
drugs,
for
you
that.
know. And he's also saying he's a 50-year-old man, and we all know he's 5. Don't you lie, Darius.
Don't you lie, Darius. It's like, damn, that was a huge threat. It's like, don't you lie.
I see through your bullshit. Ooh,
Slaughter Lord, right? That's where all of my... Yeah, that affects all the sisters. Alright.
Did you just say Waterlord?
No, Slaughter Lord, although I'm not going to touch what I could have said right there.
Oh, if you said Waterlord, you know what? It goes with your title.
Oh, man. Alright, good. The Slanesh army is in its first stage. Let's see, huh?
Yes, Lizard Men.
Yes, Lizardmen. That's James's answer to that. Yes, Lizardmen. Do you know the Lizardmen? We know the Lizardmen.
The Lizard Men?
Yes, the Lizardmen. So what do
Lizard Man!
The Lizardman! We're gonna
Imagine
lose
doing the
number.
Muffet Man, but instead of Muffet Man, it's the Lizard Man.
Exactly.
Do you know the Lizard Man?
Do you know the
Lizard
Lizardmen?
Lizard Man! I love the Lizard.
Do you,
Also,
James?
can I just say one thing?
Do
On
this
seeing
as well.
Blackveil by the support band Mothica, which I would point out she's named after Moth. Another flying bird-like creature.
Alright, Mathalan has been... Oh, yeah. Sorry, no, so what I,
I don't
need
know what
to
it
do
is
now...
with this like the Saturday or Sunday. It has just been a weird
need that.
experience.
Gonna need that next turn. Alright, now I'm passing it.
Yeah, Darius, cause you shit. Right, my army
Let's
is stage 2.
Let's see, causes itching and infection, particularly in jungle
Equal
environments.
rights,
That's
equal
what it
rights.
was, yeah. Infection and itching that distracts the soldier, yeah. Or makes them sick, as far as the infection is concerned. Alright, right.
Ardo, how worried did you have to be when you know how Darius is, right? Say he's Bayon,
Yeah, or, yes.
right?
Yes.
How terrified would you be if I told you that I matched him in power?
That would actually impress me a little bit about Cathay, because that means that the Iron Dragon must actually get some...
Ardo,
What's up?
think again.
Oh, that's right, you're a lizard man. No, then that makes sense then. I keep forgetting you didn't go Cathay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense then. Because it's a lizard, because all the lizard men are very strong. Like even, well, maybe the skink one's less so, but they're all about subterfuge and all other kinds of crazy crud. Like the croaky one, apparently just infinite amounts of special equipment that he can give to his skinks, blow darts, and give them poison, blading, all kinds of weird He is insane. He just likes shooting blow darts at people. Plus he gets those pterodon things.
What you're saying is he likes blowing people.
Yes. So it means that explains.
I like how you quietly said yes.
That explains why I play him. I guess. I mean, it means he's a Slanesh lizard. Which
No, so hold on. I'm gonna describe what you described to me. So he gives special cover to his units that like blowing people.
Yeah.
That is very sneaky and stealthy. That hides into buildings around
Yeah.
corners.
Yep.
So what we're saying is that he's a pervert.
Exactly. But but that makes him a Slanesh lizard. So fair enough.
Yeah, that fear the pervert. That's not spelled right at all.
It doesn't. That does not sound right at all. That sounds terrible, actually.
That's my point. I
But
don't know if I should be proud of that.
But welcome to Croaky. Croaky's a weird lizard.
Yeah.
He dominates.
Also, Darius is stuck. Darius is gonna lose his main army.
If he did that, I'd be real upset, considering who he's playing as.
And then
There
I'm
should
gonna
be
tell-
not
I'm gonna
even an
expose
inkling
Darius.
of him
I would
losing
tell him
that.
that I would expose him to everyone and say Darius is fake. He hasn't played the Warhammer for years. He's just putting on an act, you know.
It's like he's never played Archaon in his life. No, it's like no.
I haven't, but you know what?
I
don't want
have.
to.
I
It's
lo-
so fucking easy.
I have. I like sometimes just bullying the map.
If I bully the map, I go Villic and then just bully every. When I bully someone, I do it.
I guess
properly.
that does
don't-
make sense to each his own, but I guess the reason why I don't use Aziel to do that is because I use Nakari more than Aziel, so I have no reason to use Aziel.
I think Villic, he's alright. He's a good boy. James, I'm about to push Boris now. Who cares? And I don't care.
Nice. So you went for Boris instead of finishing that. Interesting.
I don't know why he wouldn't finish that first.
I mean, it's not necessary. It's the weird thing about Archaon is he can kind of do whatever the hell he wants, but I don't know if you know what I mean, Darius. There's another direction you can go that's a little bit more lucrative. It delays you from getting the Boris, but it will make you stupid.
Yeah, well, Darius is stupid.
No,
so-
the Slanesh is automatic. You usually kill him automatically. It's a extracurricular target that you should take out. Because if you grab that too, you also get another vassal. So. Nope, it's not ruins either. It's something that's inhabited by another daemon that's not Slanesh. But if you get that... Yep. It delays you from getting the Boris, but trust me when I say the results you're going to get from it makes you not only push Boris, but fully to Franz.
Right?
Like, that's how I got there so fast. Is because if you go ahead and eliminate that Nurgle because he has no reason, speaking of... What is happening here? Is this just an army by itself, or is this just an event? Is this an event, James?
No.
Is this just a great unclean one by itself?
Yes.
We're not going to question that. Idiot Nurgle.
Why? You don't like him. Darius.
I mean, that's a badass unit, but it's like, not against this.
Right, okay.
All you gotta do is swarm him with the spears and he's dead.
No.
Because the spears have
Somewhere
anti-large,
else.
so...
Yeah. I'm gonna do something else.
Okay, James gonna feel like he's gonna torture this unclean one. He's gonna make it feel
Darius
the worst of the
controlled it,
worst.
so, yeah.
Darius took control? Oh, I feel for you, Darius. I don't know if you should have done
Honor
that.
to my grandfather. You like Nurgle.
Honor duel for my... No. You ain't get that. I doubt James is gonna give any honor to any Nurgle
honor
unit.
Nurgle.
Trust me, James is gonna jump you in the most annoying and most harassment way to cause the pain last as long as possible. As he can, probably.
you for that, your punishment will be quick and suffering.
Although, I'm gonna say, I don't know about quick, but okay.
Your pain will.
Although then
be
again, I
thorough.
guess would killing a Nurgle unit faster be more painful because they like slowness? I actually don't know. I don't know how to answer that.
They looked
Look
at
at
some
this
action and
nasty
thought
thing.
that that's too fast.
Look at this nasty thing, Chad. Look at that. Got himself a plague bell. If there
That's
were,
right from mine.
if there were rats nearby, they would they'd come calling.
Oh, okay, so you're over there, so
Especially if Lord Skrulk was nearby. Which actually, doesn't James have to fight Skrulk?
I have to fight Ace Skaven.
I think you have to fight Skrulk.
Uh,
Like the Skaven of pestilence and decay and nastiness.
I think I might have to.
So this is just
I think I
teleporting
do.
the clean one around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my mission is to also, you know, raise or attack assignment with fucking Skaven in it.
Oh, nice. So most likely, yeah. Although be careful with Skrulk. Skrulk is he's much, for different reasons, and he's a very scary legendary rat. More for the poison factor for him than anything, though. He just plagues you because he is the closest thing to a
So,
Nurgle rat there
Darius.
is.
Oh, fuck.
What are you doing with Croak?
Don't worry about what I'm doing with Croak. Don't you worry about what I'm doing with Croak. He's gonna have some backup though. Bro, Croak's pissing off.
He's leaving.
Croak,
He's gonna go take a nap, just like always.
where you going? He's leaving. Croak, don't leave your brothers behind. Follow Croak.
What were those dinosaurs thinking they were gonna do? They weren't gonna try to cross that bridge, were they?
I think they can.
That's why I was wondering what the AI is doing there. Why is it pathing towards the bridge when it can't cross that?
I know those are mine.
Can they swim? Can they go across water?
They're not aquatic. Don't worry, Croak is coming. Where's Croak going? He's good. Croak, yeah, I know you're magical, but you're a bit you're getting close to the edge there, bud. He's just yeah, going. Ah, yes. Croak, what are you doing?
Going wherever you told him. Did that do any damage?
No, I missed him.
Nope, it missed. It's gonna be very hard to get that on a player, James. You have to be better than that.
Yeah, especially when he has a 6-second just charge up.
Yeah, that's better for larger groups than a single person. You're gonna have to kill him with, like I said,
Okay then.
normal ways. Or you can just do that. Don't know if you should let Croak do that though.
Oh, Croak, no! Don't Croak! Croaky! No more Croak, no more Croak! Turn your fat ass around!
Throw your fat chest in that chair around. This is not
Looks
a
like, oh
this is
God.
not a fat guy versus fat guy challenge. Well, it would be hilarious. Although the Nurgle would win because that thing's got some actual melee attack to it, but Croak's going in. He's changed his mind.
No. Come here, you fat fucker.
I do love how disobedient he's being right now. I don't understand this.
Cancel. Oh, well. You know what? Do that, Crook.
The Nurgle's just running. Look how slow the unclean one has to amble away.
Come here, Crook. Crook will get you.
This is the weirdest fight. Just turn and face it. You can't run away anyways. Oh man. Look at that nastiness. Nurgle creatures are just...
Crook's slowly getting. Crook
Oh.
is slowly catching up to him.
I'll drag this out.
Yes, but Croak is slowly gaining on your tail. I'll just patch you. You go in, you go.
He's just dodging. He's like, I'm not gonna get hit by that.
Oh, here comes the skinks.
Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna get there first.
Look, he's also charging into battle. Hey, look, there's my dinosaurs. What did I say? Oh, these two. Yeah, fire at will. That's good.
That Nurgle can't wait. So you're gonna tell me this great unclean one has a death spell instead of something, instead of a plague spell. Wow, that's interesting.
Okay, they just skirmished the fuck out of that.
They
What the
dodged.
fuck is up?
They dodged that really well, to be fair. Just broke that smack with the bell. That actually did not do a lot to him. Yeah, that's better for groups.
So here comes
You need Gorok's help.
no, not melee, but there we go. Don't you worry about what you.
This is what I think of your lizard women.
And let's get the damage resistance.
Holy crap, he actually got knocked down.
I'm just buffing these fucking lizard men.
I'm just enjoying watching this unclean one just trying to beat people with this bell.
Oh yes! Oh yes! Let's just say, what I'm gonna do does not affect my troops.
Does it? Oh my god, that is so broke. How is that fair? No one else's explosion does that. How's that fair?
This one does it as well!
Oh no.
All my spells do not affect my troops.
Croak, you absolute broke toad bastard. Wow, you literally blew him up like a balloon.
He really did. Look at that.
That's also very nasty, because you know those lizards just got covered in all kinds of bad shit.
If you're looking for the right angle, you see Nurgle coming out of a really angelic fire. I
Alright.
didn't notice that troops. That was not affect troops. I was kind of scared. That's why I was specifically aiming.
God dang it, that's annoying.
Oh, that's the. So means when I'm fighting.
So that means you're
don't give a
supposed. That
fuck
means
where I aim.
that means that first fight was way more devastating. That you actually could have just.
Just destroyed it.
You
Yeah.
could have just picked units you just didn't want to have troops fighting your units.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm glad I read that on the second flight because it's amazing.
That's not going to be annoying at all.
Him.
I'm going to have to kill those lizards fast if I have to fight with you, because that's not going to be annoying at all.
Oh, yeah, my explosions does not affect friendly troops. No.
It's like only faction in the game, that's the thing. Everyone else, friendly fire. Him, no. Freaking croak.
Well, I thought it was friendly fire, but Joe Predator says does not affect friendly troops. I'm like, huh?
James lost 3 skinks. That's actually pretty impressive considering skinks usually don't have that much health anyways. The fact that only 3 died is quite impressive. Sniping croak with hell cannons. That may be rolling hope. I know what I'll do, but it's fine.
Okay, nice item, nice item. I locked a right, yay! Oh yeah, I need to destroy that. So who do I fight? It's the Skaven. Plan Patience. No, I fight Scroll. Oh. I fight Stroke.
Yes.
I fight Stroke.
I told you it was Skrull. The Lord of Plague, yeah. Rat Plague, anyways.
Oh yeah, I also fight. Oh yeah, I need to know what Darius' choice was. That besides Nurgle, who else do I fight down here?
I don't know. He said so
You
many, I
should,
don't know. He said so many, so I don't know what his actual answer was, but I say, of course,
Tell me an answer. Give me an answer, Darius.
I say you have to
Tell me-
fight the Beastmaster on my end. I feel like you, for some reason, it's either you or the other lizard man down there that's technically required to fight him or something like that. Or we'll end up fighting him just for the pure fact of he's in the way.
So I said Darius. Oh yeah, that's also broke as well. So he said Corn, you said Dark Elf. So Darius is right. I do fight Corn.
I knew there was a corn demon, but you will fight Dark Elves at some point. You will fight Beastmaster.
Yeah. Also, just ignore the fact that you know how OP Croak is, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Next battle, you get to see some really stupid.
Oh god. Okay. Oh, well, bye, Keepers of Bliss.
Don't you worry about what Croak can do.
Do I increase my money now? We're at tier 3, so we don't need this yet. We do need to upgrade it so we can get our Exalteds and our Brides of Burning Blood, so we can replace the Spearmen next. But this won't happen till tier 4. So I think now comes money. Now comes the money. Let's make that dark elf money even more in order for us to always have the ability to recover. That's one thing that makes Marathi kind of stronger than the others. She gets so much money from that throne. Marathi. So Skaven are my next target after this. Alright, the red dark elf has been destroyed on my end. I now have a unified front. Now I need to turn back and turn my attention to... Actually, no, she's going to kill that before I ever get back there. It looks like it's already being attacked. Nope, that might piss off the Norskins as well. Let's just let it die. Let's just let it die. We're gonna go get rid of the Skaven and then circle back around for Marathi unless she starts a war early. She can get Black Lotus. What is this? Oh wow, I can just discourage something completely for 60 seconds. Dark Venom. Oh my god! Yeah, that makes her the Lubu thing. Okay, that's her Lubu skill. That's what makes her able to be a melee. Holy hell. Went from barely into the 60s all the way up to 73. And then, on top of that, now we're going to get an ability plus 50% base weapon. Good. What is Man Bang? That's infantry and charge bonus. We don't need that yet. Oh no, this is for my other guy, not her. Oh, so that made him hit as hard as her now. Because now they're both 70s on the... Oh, wow. So, okay, he can help her now. Good, 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 good. Give me health. Give me health. We need them to be tanky tank. And then we need to recruit. Oh, we can't recruit here. This place is its own territory. We have to take it from the Skavens. She gets no dragon. She don't need a dragon. She gets her Dark Pegasus. That's if I keep her cavalry, which I'm not going to do this time. I'm actually going to make her full Lubu and be on foot just slicing and dicing and casting spells. Keeps her with the Witch Elves a little bit better. That way they can max out their potential. Alright, what's the most likely one to be attacked by Marathi? Petrified Forest. Let's upgrade you first. Because we can give you walls. Can't do both of those right now. That's actually fine. Research. Driven by Vengeance is done. Now I gotta look see which one I need next. So Marching of War affects some of my sisters, but not all of them. It affects the Blood Sisters. So we don't need that yet. We don't have that. Martial Society affects... That affects my Pit Fighter guys that I'm going to use as backup. That for the ones we don't get a weapon for that for. Oh, growth. Let's go growth. Founded on tyranny. We're going to need growth. We're actually pretty far ahead right now. The Mother War hides behind sofa. Exactly. It's Mother Estonkia versus Mother Marathi down here is what usually happens. The Dark Mother versus the Forest Mother. Yeah, that's exactly what Farseer is correct. Yeah. Here, I'll go up the screen a little bit and show you who she's talking about. She's talking about this one right here. This is Mother Estonkia. She is basically a forest witch, a wood witch, like a witch of nature and beasts. And she's from Kislev. And she's also called Mother Astanka. And then there's us, Mother Marathi, which is the dark elf mother. The dark elf mother of basically the cult of pleasure / darkness / more elves than you can probably know, and also does other weird things. Mother Marathi is an odd sort. But why did I take your advice? Well, you should have already done it as soon as you won against Slanesh. I can kill Boris right now. Well, if you're already over there, then it would be a waste of time to not kill Boris. Because what you're supposed to do is kill the Slanesh, backtrack a little, then go. But if you already went towards Boris at all, you're best just to commit to Boris now. Yeah, see, now it's a little late because you've already backtracked. But you might as well commit to finish the Nurgle fight, get your Muns, because you did it in the wrong order accidentally. But, like I said, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. You'll be fine, Darius. You're Archaon. I'm saying I could have easily taken him out. It's not about whether you can take him easily out or not. It's about that he won't give you enough oomph without you having to backtrack either way to truly get into the nitty-gritty and the Empire and Kislev real territory. But if you take out Nurgle and Slanesh in that region, and you can choose to vassalize them if you want. Like, leave the last settlement to them so they get a random 20 stack to back you up. That's up to you. That doesn't matter either way. It's one way or whichever you prefer. But the money and the resources and vassals you'll get from Norska, between having 2 dark fortresses between the Nurgle one and the ones you got already, you'll be kind of stacked pretty early. And won't have to worry about too much as Archaon, like ever. Like, not ever. You'd only have to worry about if you screw up and somehow get his 20 stack killed. Other than that, you're okay. Yeah, I guess you could vassalize Boris early, but I just don't see the point. Because here's the problem. Even if they start a war with you and him, if you're not close enough, he's going to get bopped. He's not a good vassal to have. You're actually better off vassalizing the Slanesh and the Nurgle in the original strategy. Boris is just free territory for you and your Norskin. That's all he should be. Boris is not worth vassalizing. He's going to get knocked out pretty easily. And there'll be too many things against him versus you. See, I want him as a trophy. I mean, if you're going to do it that, then yeah, sure, if you want to do it for fun like that. But strategy-wise, if you want to be the scariest Archaon you can, the slower strategy is slightly better. The speedy one is fun, but it doesn't guarantee your basic immortality, at least against the AI. Like, the AI is not going to put up a freaking fight against you at all after you get to a certain point over there. You will be literally what the turn 50 version would have been like in the original game of Total War Warhammer 1. You'll be that reckoning of death that just all of a sudden starts just bam, 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 bam. Just one after another without having to hardly stop for anything and regenerate. If you rush, you can only partially do this in the beginning before you kind of run into a wall between the Wood Elves, Franz put together, Azog, unless you're going to be friendly with him, the Vampires, unless you're going to be friendly with them. It does become pretty hellacious over there for him if he goes too early. Even with it being Archaon. Hello, Beastman. Also, I'm halfway done with my second army. See, that's good. That means you'll be even scarier, and that's usually what happens. By the time you finish setting up in the chaos area that you start in, you usually have 2 stacks. The other one bearing almost a 20, if not a 20. So you'll be able to rush, like, people with, like, Archaon and an auxiliary army of just pure whatever you don't have. And just be able to fill those numbers in. That makes him almost damn unstoppable. Especially with his red line and how it affects his army. Specifically. And what you're going to be putting in there. Plus the option of being able to create a Daemon Prince out of one of your heroes at some point makes it even more hilarious.
No tech. And he's at war with the ghosts of Alex. Oh yeah, I guess he does. Okay, so then where is Nether? That's its only settlement, right? Yeah, because then I need to confederate him, so that'd be fine. Then now what comes down to, why don't you like me? You are trespassing, yeah, I don't care. You don't like me because I have treaties with that, and you don't like me because I'm... Hold on. They don't like me because I'm being nice with fucking... Best use of Cotasotics.
Yeah.
So I need to break that.
Yeah, here's the thing about lizardmen that's their only weakness. They're xenophobic. Meaning they only like other lizardmen, and if the other lizardmen see you interacting outside of that, it's gonna turn them all on you. Hold on, chat. I gotta do something real quick. So.
Okay, so then now we push down here. Okay, so now that's gone. Okay, so he likes me and so does that. Okay, good. They still don't like me, but that's fine. I can deal with that.
I gotta get something to drink. I'll be right back while you're doing your turn.
Okay, so then now this is there. I could technically... What the fuck is this? Oh, looks tableau wall. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Now, right, so what does this do? Damage with a...
Be right back,
is that
chat.
hero? Firelight Metal Heavy Shadows Beast. Wait, is that a hero? No, it's a lord. 4th generation. I'm gonna recruit just to see what it's like. What the fuck? Ooh. I'm sorry, what? You remind me... Oh god. Okay, so I basically have 2 crooks.
Oh, my turn. Coming back, hold on. Turning my light on to what color it needs to be. I did that earlier. Okay. On my way back now, chat. Alright, let me get my headset. Let's see, alright, new plan. Was what the artist said. Okay. Garrison Lord has not moved, right? Hold on, let me elevate back to where I was. Get comfortable again. By the way, they disabled all the flashlight perks in DBD again. There's a new exploit. Oh boy. The irony is, I feel like that still doesn't help much with Chucky around, but that is funny it got delayed again. The flashlights are just not winning. They're not, between bugs and problems going on and, you know, Chucky. It's like, they ain't doing too good apparently. Let's check this escaping. I am going. Is this where your main army is? Plan Gritus. Cancel move for now. It is not. So let's do it. Oh yeah, it says I'll easily win that. Alright, cool.
Oh yeah, did you get your... Oh yeah, here's a question for you. Did you ever get your Spotify Wrapped?
My what?
Did you know, every year Spotify releases kind of like statistics for which was your favourite most listened to artists and most listened to songs. It's called Spotify Wrapped.
I did not know that. Probably not. I actually did not know that was a thing.
Really? Bruh. I got mine if you want to be interested in mine.
Oh, okay.
I am gonna tell you it. So basically my top genres, I want you to try and guess what my top genres were.
Probably metal.
You know what, I'd take that, it's rock.
Well,
And below that is pop.
okay.
And then below that's rap, then I got alternative metal and alternative rock.
Oh, nice.
What do you think my top artists are?
That I don't know. That's a little. That's usually, unless you told me that and I just don't remember it. That's a bit specific. I could guess Muse, obviously, because.
That's
But
number one.
but the rest, I'm not really sure what order they come in and where.
Right,
So.
I'm gonna tell you right now. My top songs, two of them come from one of my top 5 artists.
Okay.
My top 5 artists this for this year's. Muse is number 1. Makes sense. Youngblood's number 2. Machine Gun Kelly's number 3. Post Malone's number 4. Makes sense. I saw your Machine Gun Kelly this year, and I think I saw Post Malone I saw this year. Youngblood I saw last year, and my 5th favorite artist is Rammstein. So what do you think my top 5 songs are?
Probably some from Muse, and I would say you said they're from the top 5, so probably some from Rammstein. I don't know how many of each though.
Which here's the interesting thing. The top 5 songs, none of them have to do with Muse, Youngblood,
Oh,
Machine
okay.
Gun Kelly, or even Post Malone.
Well, I have no idea then.
Top 5
Passing
songs,
my
My
turn.
Demons from Tears for Fears,
Okay. Not-
Like Ditch from Rammstein.
But I said
Oh, sorry,
Rammstein.
I'm off from fucking
I was
Rammstein.
gonna say, I did say Rammstein was one of the choices
So
that I
number
guaranteed
3
at least.
is Deutschland. 4 is Werewolf by, I think it's Motionless in White. I can't
You actually you have that as your top 5? That impresses me. I'll give you that. That at least.
And number 5 is Radio. So 3 of them is Rammstein.
Doesn't say most of Rammstein, but yeah. But okay, I'm surprised about the Motionless in White one since they're not technically one of your main ones like they are with me. That's like my top one, so.
But you know what, I'm surprised my top song wasn't Psycho by Muse.
Yeah, true.
That is when they played that like that, it was just the best thing ever. I never experienced happiness like that before. And you know what? Muse is my happy place. Better than any fucking girl I had. Big kid, fuck girls. Just listen to your
Just
favorite
listen
band.
to metal.
Feel life. It's better.
Just listen to metal, kids. Just ignore the women.
Kids, take cocaine and you'll be alright.
Oh man, that's so.
I'm not saying you should do that. I'm saying you can do
I'm
that.
saying, I'm just saying you'll be alright. No, it's
I'm just saying you'll be alright, yeah, just snip some coke and be alright, kids.
Oh no, this is true.
Oh yeah, Ardo, just ignore the fact that May have got 2 croaks.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you can get more whatever they're called. But
You almost Slanesh.
it's salamander or something. I don't know what they're called.
Wait, I missed one. Yes, I missed another croak. Yeah, it's a Slan Mage Priest. But the one I had was Beast, because I never got one for Beast, so...
I'm just picking on the Skaven at this point so I can get extra territory. I'm being very hyper aggressive because Marathi kind of has to be, but the irony is as she gets bigger, she becomes even more hyper aggressive.
No, let me see the passive of it! Oh, thank you. So that was pointless. I love this cheese. So does James May, but we don't hear him complain about it.
It's like so does blow that out so it's conserving candle. Oh. So what time is it? 7:16. We've got about 45 minutes left to an hour to get as far as we can. I am probably going to fight one of these battles manual just to show off what the army looks like right now. But the way to stop Slanesh seducing. Nah, see that won't work on me, Darius. Although the AI is pretty stupid with it. I don't even ever see them really seduce that often. I've had it they do it, but it's sporadic. I missed the settlement. Yay! Good, good. Well, time to fight. Oh, you're doing a manual? Okay. We do have time for some manuals still, so. I'm probably going to do one next against the Skaven just to kind of show off the army. So you're fighting...
I'm not gonna listen, but I'm about to take a check.
This is what Slanesh looks like, by the way. This is how Nakari's new factions
Why
are.
does he look like a jester?
Not him. No, I'm talking about the factions. Like, if you look down, these are their proper new units. Devoted Marauders of Slanesh. They have a lot more to work with now.
The first thing I noticed was, oh, that's it, Helm Ripper. He looks like a jester.
That's just because he's adorned in all these very fancy things. Even Nakari doesn't wear this much bling. Which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, look, but as you can see, Darius gets some good nasty shit too. Plus it's got Chaos, so he can automatically kind of just turn those into whatever. But yeah, I do love all the extra Slanesh units, because there wasn't enough Marauder types for Slanesh. They were really underwhelming. But now you got all these different kinds, and we have actual Seducer Cultists now. These dudes with the dual weapon early versions right here. These are amazing. Now against Archaon, probably not, but we'll see, we'll see how this goes. See how well Darius does. Darius, if you don't slaughter him, I'll be disappointed. You're actually about to see the 40k female version of what this gun is. This is kind of why I'm trying to use Marathi for this. Because she's the closest thing to having a corrupted, proper Angels of Desolation kind of setup squad. At least fantasy-wise, anyways. But a minor settlement. Yeah, you didn't see that when it was loading? I mean, that still shouldn't stop you. You are... wow, they started on the map. Only they have to come in. Yours it has to come in, though. Your reinforcements are on their way. You know, it's not much. It's just a pack of 4. An extra hero, a manticore, some trolls, and some harpies, and some random marauders on horse. Nope. Well, yeah, let me show chat what the Slanesh units look like since we're not playing Nakari for this. I want to show you guys what I mean. So yeah, servants of these guys right here. You see these little tier 2 in-between dudes? Servants of Slanesh. They're not a Chaos Warrior, but they're not a Marauder either. Like these, there's so many, and I love the little purple mohawks they get. And these are the ones I think I was talking about. The dual axe, yeah. More servants, but with dual axes. Where are the cheaper units? Where are the tier 1s? Damn, all the servants are over here. So where's he got the rest of it? Over here. Yeah, these are the Marauder ones. So these are not normal. Normally there's not spear versions of these. These are normal. They're just better versions of the Marauders. That's more spears. These are the normal ones back here? Yeah, normal ones. Looking for the... there we go. These are the ones I was talking about. These new cheapy Marauders of Slanesh dual weapons. They almost look like... and this is probably the only time I've ever seen an example of what looks like a male daemon. Instead of a daemonette, it's a male daemon. Like he's turning into a male daemon. You don't usually see small versions of these. Only the Keeper of Secrets usually even shows somewhat of that. But it's usually both, so... and then, of course, more back here. More. Are those chosen? Oh, these are an actual special unit, so these are not the average servants. Oh, yeah, and some great weapon Marauders of Slanesh, which are usually not a thing. Well, let's go see what Darius is doing. I saw what he said. He said something, you know. Oh no, I put my useless unit in timeout. No, okay. I assume you're talking about this unit of dogs over here with this random pack of horsemen? Said in a corner. So the only ones I see are this one, so you must... oh, I see them. How are those useless? I see what you're trying to get at. Those are not useless, Darius. Especially in a minor settlement with no walls. They're nerds. James, did you see what he put in the back? Oh, James, you there?
I'm just looking. Oh, I see that.
He says those are the useless nerds in the back up against that mountain.
Yes, because the 120 armor with 80 leadership, 70 speed, with 52 melee defense, with
and a shield.
weapons of the 46. I think that has bonuses as infantry.
And a shield.
With, you know, well, that's disrupted. With magical attacks, I think that was something else.
Ooh, OBS is lagging a little bit. I hope that's not for everyone watching right now. It's not as bad as it could be, but...
Darius, don't be mad because you know Zeech is better than Nurgle.
that's a bit concerning.
Yeah, you don't have better knights, you have shitter knights.
Hello.
You really don't. The warhounds, I will agree with, you have better warhounds, but that's because Zeke isn't getting it.
Imagine teleporting warhounds. Kind of surprised he doesn't
That
have it.
sounds like amazing. You wouldn't have to run it, it'll be just like, hey look, I'm instantly here.
Also, let me know, Chad, if it gets too choppy or for some reason it's lagging really bad for you guys.
Use those knights as Zeech, because they can save your ass.
Whoa, look at this.
You are Archaean after all, you use all.
The undivided lord. Look at this crazy man. Oh yeah, don't forget that I need another one and some Pepsi, please.
Excuse me?
Did you already? Oh, you did.
I don't know if you've had the Pepsi yet.
Oh. It seems to be not lagging too bad for the chat. I think it's just, for some reason, it has a little bit of chop right now. I don't know. I think that's my phone more than anything. I think we're good. Huh? Yeah, it is. AI's being kind of smart with some of the setup. Just to get blasted, though. It's not keeping enough together, though.
It's cold.
What's the temperature on?
73.
Turn it up to 75. When it gets it.
74.
75 fine. I like 75 when it's cold. Do you need me to do it? Sometimes you end up pressing the wrong button because you can't see it. You got it? Okay.
You didn't say low or anything.
It's not on. If it's not on, it won't say low.
Well, it must have been turned off.
No. If you see the numbers, it's on, but it won't say low until it activates.
No,
Unless you turned it off just now, but I don't know. Because I don't know what you pressed.
I didn't turn it off.
Wait, someone pause. What's going on, Darius? Yeah, paused. Look at the chaos units running in to stab the other chaos units. It's about normal. Oh, whoa. Oof. Watching these are so fun. Oh, there's some cavalry running by. Fighting other cavalry. And some trolls. So that battle's ensued. Where's the other battles happening at? Archaon's over here pushing inwards. Most of the forces are concentrated in the center around the Keeper of Secrets. Got some cavalry over
I'll
here.
reveal it all. That's why do you pause the game?
It's too slow, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it is. What are you, your brain going at half a second?
Oh, here comes the reinforcements.
Oh, so I don't know what that is. I don't like this.
Look at these Furies.
Yes, Arcade, the most feared warrior of all of fucking Northern Kivra. What do you make him do? Sit idle, not even in the front line.
He's sitting there waiting, man. He's enjoying his time in the
He's
basking in the
doing
sun.
fuck all.
He's actually going to the right now. That's where he's needed more. There's this other Chaos Warrior. That's the thing that can become something I didn't even know you could do with any of these. I will have her out at some point. I will definitely go back to Nakari and give him his just rights as how much I screwed up in not giving him, you know, a Damon Prince. Still mad about that. Momentum? Who has momentum in this battle? Wait, what is that? I don't remember ever seeing this for Archaon. Is that his? Light it back up, please, the candle. Those are bad, both of those, except for the one you put in there. One's from the previous night, and the other one is the one I used today. Haven't put it up there yet. I love you.
Out here.
Oh my god, that hell cannon just hit that Keeper of the Secrets in the face. That was hilarious. Also, you know, if you had had Archaon fight this Keeper of Secrets, he'd have killed it already. Because Tyrion can kill one of those by himself. So can Archaon, though. It'll take him a little longer than Tyrion, just because the beginning stats for Tyrion is a little easier and a little more OP. But Archaon later becomes way scarier. And if you ever get the brass enough to ever go to the island and steal the Sword of Cain for the Archaon, it's the funniest thing you'll ever see in your life.
Imagine if I do that. Why just steal it and then just like give it away?
Well, the problem is you also got to take its negative. The negative for it is it's going to cause relations go negative with your other fellow factions. Even for the High Elves, if one of them takes it, it starts to ruin the other High Elves for you. Well, some
I like
of them.
how that one political
But the High Elves can cheat that system though, because they get that influence system where they can buff things.
You know why I love that? That
What's
one
that?
day when we were playing it, Boris took the Sword of Cain and just left.
Is this Hell Cannon on my team? Oh, is he hitting your own people? He might be missing a lot. He's trying to hit a single target right now. He's shooting at the Keeper of
Can I just say
Secrets.
one thing? You put him in the worst fucking spot ever.
No, he can. The Hell Cannons can shoot anywhere on the map almost. But my thing is it's trying to shoot the Keeper of Secrets. And since that's a single target, as big as he may be, if it misses, all it's going to hit is Darius's men around it.
Why not aim for, you know, the one fucking unit in the middle of the map? Just a question. Greg.
See, that hit the enemy over there that time. The Keeper of Secrets fighting animations, I will say, is really cool. They do a lot of, like, I guess it makes sense with the excess and kind of fanciness of them. They do, like, a lot of, like, tornado and ballet, like, dancing attacks.
It's just fancy.
Okay, Hell Cannon hit my corn halberds. Again, and you're dead. Okay, Hell Cannon hit my corn halberds again, and you're dead. Well, he didn't. He didn't hit your halberds, but he did hit your Chaos Warriors. Might want to tell him to stop shooting. Unless he gets a better target. Alright, luckily that shot's gonna be nowhere near the friendlies. That was hilarious. Darius actually lost quite a lot of halberds in that. That was, yeah, oh, ow, ouch, 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 ouch. That corn halberd is, not looking so good. That was definitely a rough battle. Yeah, it was probably mostly the Hell Cannon that did that. But that's the dangers of a Hell Cannon. Always have them shoot stuff that's not near your allies. The blast radius on them is too good. You're gonna kill more of your own just as much as the enemy. It's kind of like what James did to you in that Archaon versus the Dwarves and Chaos Dwarves. When James was just letting your dwarves get shot in the process of shooting me.
Why do I have to keep sneezing? I don't know, what happened?
He won.
Oh.
No, one of my friends' guys started playing again.
No one cares.
They're playing Rain World. Hacks also. What? What happened? What happened, Darius? What happened? How? Like how? Wait, like how is the unit I hate the most gets the best upgrade? Which unit? What, the Zeech one? Yeah. It does get
Wait,
some-
what are you just going about Zeech? Looks like it's better in every way. Ow,
I get
unit
Doom
hate-
Knights! Ah! It turns them into
Oh,
Zeech
please, that's
Doom
not so the
Knights!
useless one is not so fucking useless, isn't it?
It turns them into Doom Knights! I do think that is the strongest knight cavalry the Chaos have.
Yes. Thank you, my lord, to save his Zeech for that.
It's like, the dude's literally flying.
It's the best. I think it is the best cavalry in the fucking game. Why would else? What was the point? Cavalry has one weakness, it's on ground. But if you could make it fly or go behind someone, you would. It would just be a lot better. It's like, oh no, cavalry, whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just take off.
So I'm out of here. Woo!
You literally, because what can the melees do? They can't just, you know, do that. The only thing they can affect is range. Green Marauders to Chaos Warriors. So that's it.
Nice.
Well, I wonder if he knows he can, you know, that knows that corn is best for the Marauders, but you don't say anything.
Well, it depends
So
on
now,
it actually depends on what you're gonna do with Archaon, but yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's switch it to dual axis. Okay, so there's a major weapon for Halberd guy, so he gets anti-large.
Yeah.
I think, if I remember how Halberds do get, I think Halberds do.
I tend to go, which James isn't gonna like this too much. I mean, I do use Zeech as the cavalry because he's like the, like James said, kind of the best at it. So my,
Yes, sir.
but I will say my main three, my setup for Archaon is Corn first.
Okay, I can dig that. Okay, that makes sense.
You're not gonna like the middle one between him and
Nurgle.
Zeech. Yep. Corn and Nurgle and Zeech are his strongest ones. Slanesh is only gonna be there if you want, like you'll have units of those in there, but most of those are either gonna be your assassins or maybe your cannon fodder. I hate to say. At least in that
It
kind of
occurred
setup.
to me that I only used 2 fucking factions. That's Chaos Divided and just Zeech.
Well, you can do whatever you want. That's what makes the Warriors better. At least in that
Yeah,
aspect.
I
Because they
think I
get to
do
choose
use a little
what they
bit
kind
of
of want
core,
to do.
though. It's still core.
Although, the undivided ones are still stronger than the devoted ones. Like, Village can only do undivided and Zeech.
Yeah.
But Archaon and the other original Warriors, they can do all of them. So... Colect's the same way. Well, not maybe the same build, but same way. You really don't need infantry with him, so he actually doesn't need corn. So you can actually go Slanesh, Zeech with some corn with him. Like corn becomes the auxiliary.
Yeah.
Because he's got so much powerful ass dragon ogres. It's like, all you're really gonna care about is range and cavalry and other things. So it's like...
Anyways. Now it's your turn. How long are we streaming for? I have lost track of time.
We've got 15 minutes left. I'm stopping around 8.
Oh, are you doing another stream?
No, but I still gotta eat. We can play something until I eat. or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, good, because I'm going to bed.
Oh, you're going to bed? Okay.
Yeah, I have to get up early in the morning.
That's fine. It'll give me a chance to practice.
You know, when I'm
Gladius.
trying to get my, you know, scheduled sleep back, and Dad's like, no, you have to keep getting up in the morning every time. I'm like, it's a good
They
fucking
nerfed
job. I
me to
am
tier
tired
2.
of getting back into my routine.
Oh yeah, that was to balance him. I know what you're talking about. Yep, that was because they didn't want him to be too
he doesn't need
overpowered.
balancing.
Well, he did. The modder actually weakened something he starts actually stronger with in vanilla. And the reason for that is because of all the new units and things he can get. He would be overbearingly powerful if he had, if he still got the tier he was
What,
supposed
Unites?
to start. No, it's a building. If that's what I think he's talking about. It starts only. It's supposed to start at tier 3. Tier 3. It starts at tier 2. In the mod. It's to delay him, to keep him from being too overbearing as hell. Like, if that started at tier 3 still, you probably could do what I said strategy-wise if you did it in the right circle, or the right path, and be on Carl's door in probably 12, 13 turns. Depends on how you go and which way you go, but still. He becomes quite unruly after a certain point, like... Good luck fighting it. That's why I laughed with you when I heard about your strategy. Luckily for you, the AI is never going to be that good with Archaon. Unless the in-game crisis kicks him on. But...
Kick. Okay,
But-
there goes what Mystery.
Player-wise.
Oh. Do you have walls? Who's getting talked to?
Who's getting? Not me. I
Oh,
think...
yeah,
Actually, it
it's
don't look
Darius,
like
right?
it's any of us. It might be the AI talking to the AI. Or... Oh no, Slanesh. Oh, is he talking
Hey,
to you?
you!
Is he talking to you? Is he trying to get peace? He's like, stop killing my keeper of secrets. I need those.
You really don't. Just tell him, give them to Zeech.
I don't know if each would have a reason for those. Why are you trying to pay me this much? He doesn't want you attacking him anymore.
Why, yeah. Just shut up, get on with it. Come on, Dad, come on, Darius, come on, Darius. I somehow am making a lot of money.
Okay, is 9K good per good piece? That's a lot of piece money. He definitely
That's a
doesn't.
lot of beast
He
money.
does not want you to attack him
I
anymore.
think the most I've seen is like 5k.
Here's what you. Well, no, then you peace out. No, then you'll become a traitor. But does that matter to Archaon? It's like the traitor trait is normally the worst thing in the game. But my brain's like, yeah, but Archaon has no friends.
Wait, because the trait, because isn't your reliability based on what interactions you have with people, right?
Yes and no. Well, partially yes. But here's the thing. If you make peace and then declare war again, it automatically considers you a traitor to every faction on the board.
Yeah, it drops you low versus low. But I found out it's hilarious with Villa because I could do that, get subjugate them and just attack them, because then the next turn, because I have so many vassals,
Well,
it considers that as like, it goes back, my reliability goes from very low back up to very high in the fucking turn. It's hilarious.
but yeah, I was gonna say after a certain amount of vassals, you can cheese the system. But I will also say there's also just a little bit of, as the Chaos Warriors in general, does it really matter? It's like having the traitor trait.
It matters.
It's
like
like
other factions.
if you're gonna be a friendly faction, sure, but you're not a friendly faction. You are either gonna get all your allies through complete subjugation, or you're gonna kill them. So,
Yeah, so
it's like, so
that
you're
sounds
not
like
trying to
something
be
that you would
diplomatic.
really matter to the Chaos Warriors.
It's like, I would take the money and then turn around and attack him again and subjugate him.
Yeah, the last, like, me nearest the capital or this.
Or the last settlement, I've learned. It doesn't really matter if it's the capital. It has to be just the
it
last
doesn't matter.
settlement.
Go.
Has to be their final
No,
one.
I
they
learned
own.
that as well. It doesn't matter. Right, can I attack that? No,
Oh yeah, that
no,
can
I
happen
go-
too. Yeah, if your vassal's already at war with him, that doesn't piece him out. So he can technically attack as well. So it's a good way to really manipulate the money with the Chaos Warriors. They all make a... The only one I think that's weird is Aziel. The Slanesh one. He actually starts with hardly any money. And it's hard to get it in the beginning. Like, you actually don't really get the same footing with him until you get 2 Norskin vassals.
Hold on, I need to look at his skills.
But all his targets are easy because it's nothing but Norskins. That's the off trade. He's gonna make more money than any of the other Chaos Warriors pretty fast. Because he's gonna have all of Norska vassalized at some point.
Bedroggers, Peace Divers, okay, so this is not good, okay.
Or seduced. The ones that won't bend the knee get seduced.
Skadoosh.
Or that don't need to bend the knee to his combat skills.
No, I'm not.
The dwarves like you, what?
Skadoosh.
What the hell? The dwarves like you? What? Dwarves have lost their mind, I feel like, in this game. The Chaos Dwarves just ruined everything, and the dwarves are like, who cares anymore? And I'm just like...
Right, I'm just now doing things, Lord, don't move. Okay then. Take your fat ass and park it there. That's right, you float your way home.
You float, yeah, that's right, you float away.
What the fuck is this?
That's a weird, you know that would be a weird statement to say to somebody at this point. It's like, could you imagine? That's...
I get to do that.
But you know what's funny? That's probably not far off before we'll have like hover vehicles or chairs, maybe wheelchairs, and it's like, hey, you don't float away. They should not have nerfed the Ever-Chosen. They kind of had to, Darius. You gotta understand, with all the freaking units that got added to Chaos, he'd have been a nightmare. He's a little slower paced than he used to be. He can still steamroll, it just takes longer. It's almost like the modder wanted the player to kind of play like in-game Crisis Archaon. So it feels like he did the right things. Okay, I'm stuttering hell right now. He did like certain things to make it where Archaon basically, you're probably not gonna really hit unless you do the strat I figured out. He buffed Boris some. I mean, I went through Boris like it was nothing using that strategy. But you backtracked, and you missed one of the settlements. So you're now fighting a slightly uphill battle, even for Archaon. But that's not saying much. It's still not going to be that hard. Just delays you. It's like delaying the inevitable, basically. Because you didn't do the exact path that makes it the fastest, which is now a thing for him. You go Slanesh, Nurgle, Boris. But you gotta do it quick. Oh yeah, I know he did, but I've killed... Well, maybe you didn't know that, because maybe you've never played Archaon in this mod. But I've played Archaon in this mod. I already knew about that settlement. I knew about all of them. He's done that with a lot of the characters. The red one had an extra settlement that was in her control down here, too. Where Marathi was. Yeah. So that's why I kind of like, you gotta watch out for that thing. But that's it. That is the modern giving him territory he doesn't normally start with. Same thing with the red dark elf that rivals Marathi. She starts with like the petrified forest and everything south of my castle. Marathi only gets city of Quintex, where normally Marathi starts with the petrified forest at least. But not this time. So I had to go and get everything. And the Skavens start with Iron Spike and Sulphurates, which is normally not a thing either. That's usually, I actually think that's what used to be red. But now it's Skaven! I do like those changes, though. It's kind of like the realistic mod for the expanded map mod for Carl and the rest of the Immortal Empire. It adds settlements that aren't normally in there, or whole regions that aren't normally in there. Oh, yep, Wand of Kahadron. Cannot talk. So this gives her the Wind of Kahadron. Kahadron? Karadin? Raiden? I'll have to hear. I would have to hear it said out loud. So we also get money. That's our. Wow! All we have to do to get that is just capture 5,000. That's not broken, huh? Hold on. Let's go heal at Iron Spike before we push. Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to see. Yeah, he hasn't recruited anything. I think he's doing actually kind of bad. So let's heal. And let's do my next step, which let's start it here. So it's a little closer. Lord. Well, no, we know what we gotta do, right, chat? We know what we gotta do. You see that? I can still do a Dreadlord. But luckily for me, because it's a Dark Elf, there's two different versions. They don't have really good skills, though. Should I go another Sorceress? What? That should be on... That should definitely be on the Dreadlord, not the Sorceress. Why is Weapon Master on the Sorceress? It's just terrible. That makes sense. Cruel makes sense. I'm just gonna do this. What was that, Darth? Like I said, it was up to you whether you do this challenge or not. You have made your choice.
You can't change the rules now, you gotta stick to it.
Your best bet is maybe you should not be so aggressive towards maybe the lizard people, and maybe it might have help.
Fuck you, Darius.
And you're gonna have to do a lot of apparently impressing, from the sounds of it. Because
What did I say? How did I know Darius could even fuck up the most easiest character to play?
no,
How
he's
did I
not.
know?
It's not that he's screwed right now. He's talking about against me. But oh no! Boris cheesed him.
It's good.
Oh no!
Good.
See, once again, Kislev does have that ability. It's just less likely when it's not the Ice Queen, but it can still happen. Holy crap! Well, we're not. We're not gonna question it. Boris is just doing the work today. He's putting in the work. Where's my equal rights?
You see, this is why I love about stage. You don't give a fuck who you are. He'll slap you up.
Oh man, Darcy.
Yeah, he was like, would you hit this guy first with glasses on? No, but I'll take your glasses and slap him with you.
But I'll take the glasses and break them over your forehead.
Yeah. I was like, you wouldn't hit a woman. What I love about Zeech is Batman has a slight bit of Zeeching. Because Batman couldn't care. It's like, I remember one scene of the animated series where there was this old woman and she looked at us, you wouldn't hit a woman, yeah. Batman just squares up and just swings you in the face.
He does, yeah, he does, yeah, it's like Harley, like, right? Like, everyone's like, oh, Harley's like, he what? No, he will very much hit you.
Yeah.
He's like, he had to fight Ra's al Ghul's daughter. He will very much hit you.
Here's the thing though, Batman, it's Superman that won't hit a woman. Batman will just go, I don't give a fuck.
Well, once again, Batman had to fight Ra's al Ghul's daughter, which is like the female quintessential best assassin on the planet. So yeah, no, he pulling his punches. He won't kill you, but he does not care otherwise. Other than that. He's gonna shoot. It doesn't matter who you are. You a criminal. You broke the law. You getting punched.
I love it. I think DC spices out because it's like, you don't care. I'll just slap you anyways.
That's why I love that little weird, terrible meme, because it's like it took it even further. It's like Batman has a limit. If you push that limit too hard, he's gonna say, frick it, I used to be an assassin, I'm killing you now. Because here's the things they don't tell you, unless you're reading the comic books. Does anyone know that actually Bruce Wayne actually did kill people? While he was with Ra's al Ghul as one of his servants and learning how to be before he became Batman, guess what? Not at first he did not care. It was later on when he started realizing they started trying to go after innocent people too, that he started realizing that he was splitting hairs when it came to killing this people but not the right, like. And he realized, uh-oh, what have I done? That's when he turned completely on Ra's al Ghul and became the Bat we all know and left the clan.
So after this turn, are you saving it, Ardbot?
What time is it? Yep. Because it's
I got
already
a champion.
Nice! Wait, didn't you already have a champion?
No. Yeah, I don't know how Keon gets his things.
if it's through souls, I think he needs.
No, that
about
part's the
3
same. That part's the same, but that's not what I was wondering. What do you? I thought you had one already. I got a new one. Oh, so now you have two.
Yes, and Darius, I'm gonna say right now,
No, don't tell
I'm
him.
equal to you in
Oh, I
power.
was gonna say don't tell him. If he doesn't know, he needs to learn the hard way as well. But he probably knows.
I said you know, but apparently that wasn't the case.
It was
so-
not the case. I'm not gonna suffer alone. I know. What do you know then? Tell me what it is then.
No. Don't say it group chat. Just message to me, and I will confirm if you know it or not. Because I was gonna say if it's just me that knows this, I'm sticking. I agree with Farsi. There's two fucking idiots with me.
I mean, in my fairness, once again, I told you I play so well.
No, not in your fairness. There's nothing fair about how. You know, there's 3 tabs. You somehow know knew the first one and the second one. How you missed the fucking third one, I don't know.
Sheer lack of just, I really good at fighting things, so I don't need to do those things. So I don't technically. I think the irony is I played them like any other faction. Most factions don't have that, except for the ogres, which are also weird.
I can't touch Ardot. I can't touch Ardot with my main army. Could I just say something, Darius?
That would make it at least more fair.
Can I say one thing? I basically have a full 20 stack, right? I'm gonna call it that. And I'm equal to Darius. So Darius, that must be
You're
Darius
lizardmen.
either has.
You guys have almost as much armor as they do in a different way.
You know, mine only
But
have
you know what's
18
beautiful
royal
about
armor.
you know what's beautiful about both of this though? Even though the game says I'm weaker, the units I'm gonna have are gonna make both of you kind of pointless with that toughness.
Could I just say
It's
I've
gonna
only
be so
got
good.
81 armor and I'm only tier 2 units.
But that's about what average. I mean, even Darius's tier 1, tier 2s almost have that too. It's like, or if not 100 already. It starts to get really ridiculous with the Chaos Wars, but still. That being said, none of that armor means anything to Marathi, which is funny, especially with this build that I'm going with. I'm gonna have so much AP, I could destroy I could destroy a line of 10 challengers in front of each other.
I will message Darius in private because I want to know if he knows.
Hi, Mother of Stonkia. Alright, it begins. Are you already in my territory? Wow, you are. Actually,
About
it's a good point. It's a good time.
Muffin Man.
I thought you were going to change it to the other thing.
Why did I do that?
Alright, so it's going to be James's turn first, so I'll save it on mine after I move Marathi. You go ahead and do yours.
I wonder if Darius knows about the Muffin Man. Check that message, and just you can either reply yes or no in either group chat or not. I really don't care.
Just I really don't care.
I'm matriarchy. I don't care. Oh, I don't care about equal rights, equal fights. Fuck that.
Just
The second you make bullshit rolls is the day you get cheesed.
Which, I think Mother Estonka is a little foolish for doing this war this early. She should have went after the Wood Elves who were smaller. Because if I kill her right here, I'm pretty sure I guarantee this win. Already. She just started. We just started. The Mother War has begun and it just started.
Yeah. I gotta see something interesting about Crow.
Whoa, that is a firing victory, but you know, I do realize what you're probably going to do to this, so we're gonna watch this.
This won't be Fyric. Now I know I just don't have to give a fuck.
Well, you still need to be careful, but I mean, to be fair, at least now you know all you gotta do is lock them in place, and then you can just go Boof, 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 boof. Because, you know, you have a cheating fat toad vest on your tail.
I mean, no, I don't.
Plus, you know, Gorak himself will hold at least most of this. I'm actually quite surprised this is a fire rig. It must be all the great swords and great weapons doing a lot of damage to the sources. But all they gotta do is hold. And just don't fully die. And you'll win this. Oh, it's a settlement. That's also why. Ah, well,
Also,
AI,
Darius,
AI is
my
also
previous
terrible
question.
at settlements.
answer my previous question, Darius.
AI is terrible at settlements, James.
Yeah, I wonder, and I don't have to worry about Croak anymore.
Well, what happened is they probably just rushed in, got everybody kind of mixed in, and probably a lot of this. You know what mostly died? Probably the skinks. I bet you almost 50% of them died. Then maybe a
I
couple
lost no
sources.
units.
So it was just so it's a fire rig, but you didn't. No one fully died. That means everyone was gonna take decent health damage and lose.
Oh my god, I'm
lose some
stuck
troops.
with 2 retards. So Darius doesn't know about it either. Am I the only one that knows about it?
Apparently, James was the one that figured this out first, and I'm like, well, damn. Which just makes me sad because Nakari could have been so bloody broke against the elves.
Oh. I don't know whether I to be impressed or disappointed.
That's funny.
Oh yes, this is real funny.
I think it's hilarious because it's like I've been playing, and I wonder how long it's been a thing too. My brain goes.
I swear to God, if I look at your previous things and I see that there's an option there, I'm going to kick you in the fucking head.
Yeah, I catch you first. I'm swallowing very fast.
Judge, I will find a way. Do not tempt me with that. If it's possible, I will do it.
Hilarious.
Everyone gets a Bastardon and with a thingy.
Good thing I don't have to do this battle right now. I can do my manual battle next episode with Mother Astankia. That'll be a good time to show off the units.
For my limited yes. In my defense of a chaos thing, I'm France all the.
He's pure Imperium, so he doesn't really play Chaos. And so I can at least give him some benefit of the doubt on that because he's all Imperium. He's a full Imperium boy.
I can't give you the.
And not me, no. I was saying, but me on the other hand,
Why is that there?
Been playing Chaos for quite a while. Did not know that.
Oh yeah, I'm just I want you to see how long it takes not to notice, Darius. See how long it takes not to notice.
What am I not? Wait, what?
How bad? If I put them there, I think that's enough range, isn't it?
Are they
Right.
just... What's happening here? Are you talking about me noticing how terrible the Nurgle formation is?
No, but you know what? I don't care. You don't notice, okay? Well, it's kind of hard to see. Ready? Boosh!
Bit of a frame drop right there, wow. But his archers ain't killing that toad. Does Nurgle even have archers? I don't think he does.
We would turn off skirmish and put them in guard.
A little bit of lag going on. little bit. A little bit.
Yeah, keeping them behind because they need to get shot.
It's a little jobby.
Hey, Ardot!
I'm not sure why. The lizardmen must
Would you
drive
like to
up
see the best
processor
explosion in all of
the
existence?
GPU. Oh god, here we go. Hope this is gonna be bad. Just zoom out for this stupidity. Yep! It even blew the turds on their ass! Also, those bees are jumping your
Oh, the barrier's broken. Oh, thank God.
I also find it funny that even with the barrier not there, they did no damage to him hardly.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then. Yeah.
So here, let me blow you up let me get rid of do some bug extermination. Alright, well flyers seem to be a little more immune to that. Apparently it doesn't do as much damage to them. It's better against the ground units.
Yes,
Guess that makes sense.
But
It's not an
the
AA.
fighting is not supposed to be.
I just find it funny how this is considered a firework right now, but that's because once again the AI is an idiot.
Alright, I'm just gonna explode at the top of the castle again. A massive cum wave is gonna explode and everyone's gonna be happy.
Well, here we go again, chat. Watch this.
Pull some back.
Just oh my god, the amount of just everything going everywhere. Nurgle's just nasty enough, but these guys are exploding. This stuff is going everywhere.
Hey, he's got his barrier back. Attack! If you didn't notice, Croak's got a barrier now.
Guys,
Okay, he's there doing nothing.
that's not what I thought you were
Stuff.
talking about, though. Because that didn't seem like something like, that's impressive, but you know. Also, I do find that funny. It's like, so, Zeech Toad?
No, he does seem to question.
That would explain the cheating.
He's not cheating! Fine, you wanna see cheating? Fine.
It's like, that explains the cheating.
For another explosion. How big can I do? Enough! Fourth one, I think.
Oh, here we go. That's gonna suck. Oh god, even the toads are just starting to just not like this.
Fuck the toad!
Also, that's how powerful that is. Oh, also toadism much? Toad killing toad killing toads. Sure, these toads were infected, but
Not
still.
wait, that's no, it's just racist.
Toadism.
You want some more? I'll give you more explosions.
Jim, stop torturing this Nurgle faction. I feel
I
like
will
James has been
torture it.
doing this the whole stream to this Nurgle faction with the lizard man. Just because he technically plays each. Yep, now the toads are just disintegrating. They just can't take this anymore. They can't take life anymore.
As long as Croaky has spells, we're doing it, boys.
Oh, back up toads incoming and back up great swords incoming. Nurgle's doing the Nurgle thing. He's holding out.
Yeah, give it that. Hey, look! Hey, Hardot! Here's a secret faction!
Oh
Here's
no,
a secret faction.
the fresh toads are immediately lost all their morale. They're already disintegrating.
Hey, guess what? They're also gonna lose.
Oh,
Watch
man.
this.
James is just, I'm just gonna ruin these things. Wow, and the swordsman just gave up on life and just ran. They're like, I'm not no part of this.
How about this? We'll make this thing a little bit more interesting.
They're
Where
like,
my
I
skinks
don't
go?
know, I don't want no part of this.
I have 8 curves or so. Can I can nearly cast it again? It costs 14, that costs 6, okay. Makes sense.
She just put it in the dead heart of the toads.
What do you mean, like this?
No, that's more of your people. The bulk of the toads was actually to the back left, but you know. We'll go with that. They're still gonna die. Yeah, that disintegrated them, even though, yeah.
And
And that finished off that other unit completely.
Guess what the battle was? Look at that.
Yeah, it's quite different. The AI is pretty stupid. I just don't think. You know what I don't think they do? I don't think they spam is what they do. I don't think they use his ability, well, probably once or twice, I bet.
Compared to him.
That was wow.
It was like, hey, Croak's here, what are you gonna do? All I wanted to do was just tunnel. I basically forced the skinks to just be in a tunnel. And they just tried to attack me. But guess what? They forgot one thing. Croak. And just, you know, explosions.
Well, keep doing that 300 tactic was the most trolliest thing tactic ever. Because it's like, it just clumps them all together. It's like, oh, well, yep, alright. That's what Ikit does, too. Ikit do, but the problem is Ikit can't just do that shit. Not until later on. Once you develop the warp bomb ability, then you get the ability to do a lesser version of his rocket, like a bunch of times during battle. But otherwise, the rocket is the best. But unlike, once again, the cheating Toad,
He's not cheating. He's fucking amazing.
It's like, unlike him, that rocket also hurts my rats.
Do you know what it is? You need to get good scrub.
No, Ikit just don't give a fuck.
I wish Croak did. It's like, no, I like my edit. I don't like people. I appreciate. I think he looks at it like, I like Ikit's style, but if we could make it not harm anyone.
Well, no, just not harm Lizardmen. He probably don't care if it harms anybody else. Is it Lizardmen or very inward xenophobic type
Okay, I've
species?
just defeated the Nurglings.
Nice.
Okay, what the fuck are you? We'll get breast crockers? What are they? We get them though. Don't know what they are, but I get them.
Art it gets worse. Oh no. I did a 300 tactic. You did. But you don't have a nuclear toad bomb.
The correct pronunciation is nuclear.
No.
Nuclear.
No, nuclear.
So then we need 3 of them. We need another one.
I should have been the huntsman to slow this shit down. But seeing this now, I will lose more than I gain in that war and this war. That's why I'm a little James is probably the one I'm scared of the most. Even though his armor won't mean anything, like his Saurus warriors, they won't hold like that against my dark elves. They will be ripped to shreds because their armor won't mean nothing. But they also will take a lot of steel casualties from that explosion. So it's a double-edged sword. Will I hurt James badly? Yes, but he can also hurt me with those spells pretty badly, at least with just that alone.
No, it is like, hey, guess what? I'll blow you up.
James just has Hypnotoad on his team. He's just cheating.
It's not cheating. It's not cheating. You stop with
and yeah, and you can make those spells stronger. I can't remember how. It's probably leveling up does in general, and then of course leveling up the spells. But there's also some items out there and stuff you can get.
Oh no, he starts with all legendary equipment.
I know that, but I'm talking about ancillaries, things like that. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all coming together.
It's all coming together.
Can I rename him?
See, this is why I'm trying to... Okay, luckily this will be done on this turn, so it will be a slight bit bigger, and we'll be able to hold Mother Astankia.
I need to pee.
Who is running actually a nasty army? Holy balls! They found a strange idol inscribed markings of Cain. It extorts us to great sacrifice for untold power. Remember that no power, sir, has ever come without sacrifice. Sacrifice them! How am I having a treasure? Oh, is that the sacrifice? Let's just put her in there and it'll negate it. And you need to come up here and we need to meet Mother Astankia at the door. Got a regiment of renowned spear boy. Let's get rid of one of my normal spear boys for that. And now that I'm closer, let me see what she's got. Okay, it's not as nasty as I thought, but that's still not too shabby. Bunch of armored corsairs, which once again, armor doesn't really matter. This is what I'm more worried about. This right here. Then she's got 2 Akisha ambushers, 3 regular corsair archers with axes as well for melee. She does start with her incarnate elemental beast, which she has not lost. She's been winning apparently. She's still got her things of the woods, her cave bats, and it looks like she actually got some giant spiders. These are also not normally something she can easily get. These are actually really good with her though, if you with the right ones. Interesting. So this actually will be a fight. We can't do it tonight though. Okay, I have a problem. Hold on, I'll check what you said in a second. What's going on, Doris? What's the problem? What's the problem? So we need more of you girls. Are you armor piercing as well? Yeah, so yeah, more of that. And let's get that. Actually, hold on. Let's cancel one of those because these already have armor piercing, right? Oh no, they don't. Oh, hold on. So let's get one of each of those then. Do that, and then here these have armor piercing. They do. I need to get another Daemonette. That's why I didn't want to fully spend that money right there. And then we want Line Breaker. Does this count for my? It doesn't. I think I need Slaughter Lord to upgrade the Frontline Sisters. It is. So we'll finish that off. And let's make Marathi hard to hit. And then I'm going to save it here. There's nothing else to do. Let me put on my stream one. This lets me know it's the stream. I put MP. Let me know that that's my stream one. At War with Boris. Let me save it. I will say our infantry might not hold up much. What's their armor? Ours is 20, but they have a lot of health. What's the health of the Corsairs? About the same, so they are overall better tankiness-wise.
God.
What's their melee? 37 to 41, 43 versus my Witch Elf Squadron. That's 46 and poisonous. Interesting, okay. So we'll do that next time. Make sure it's saved, and I'll see what Daria said, and we'll go check something I want to show you guys. Yeah, it's saved. Okay. Alright, let's exit out. I'll fight Mother of Stone. I'm probably going to have to manual that, so I'm going to fight her next stream.
I love, God. Now I'm really starting to appreciate this faction. I think this might be my favourite faction. Besides the Last Defenders, of course. But I do think now this was going to
I actually think you're probably better with, I was going to say, you're probably better with Gorok, though. And Mr.
to the fight
Hypnotoad.
They just keep coming up, just like, alright then, Croak, you know what to do. He's like, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Real quick, Chad, I want to click this so we can... I want to show off. I forgot to do this earlier.
I thought you said.
What?
With chat, I almost shit this.
No. But there's the Mother Marathi herself in all her barely armored. Can't even be considered clothed, really, to be fair.
I need a good background, a good Zeech background. Does anyone have any ideas?
that, I don't know. Other than just look up Zeech as a background.
I would just look up Zeech's.
Right now I have my Sister of Battle in the background, but I'll probably change it to a Keeper of Secrets Slanesh at some point. Or maybe to Slanesh, her lady herself. Or one of her followers, maybe a Dark Elf follower, who knows. We'll
I
see.
don't want a pink horror because pink horrors they're good range units, but you still want that.
But let's read what she gets. Spread Slanesh corruption which enthralls the slave population into working harder, which is why we're making so much money. As long as the corruption is at 100, we actually like bonus our money making and other things quite heavily, which is probably maybe why her upkeep for her slaves is automatically positive without having to have docks. So,
And you know what? I save it in pictures.
and
I think I have the actual
and
things.
she gains recruitment of Slanesh Daemonettes, which those were those female, like, demon-looking girls that we were recruiting at the end there. We have 2. We're about to add 1 more, just so we can have enough armor piercing to literally destroy a Stankia in 1 move. Then I'll come back for the rats. Because the rats are no threat to me.
Oh, it saved this 1.
So, at least not those rats, anyways. If it was a real rat, like an actual lord, then I might have paid attention to it a little bit more and tried to just hold with a manual against a Stankia and like, wound her. But I think we'll be good for going for her first.
88 is Soul Grinders of Zeech. So I might actually have a Soul Grinder of Zeech as my background.
Those are cool. So she gains recruitment of the Daemonettes, wins of magic power reserve, capacity +10. All armies. Campaign movement range +5% for all armies. Hero action cost negative 30% cost. Construction cost minus 20% for her sorcery buildings. And she gets just a flat +5 growth to all of her cities. Her Slanesh corruption is naturally from all characters +1 wherever they stand. And this is where the biggest part comes in, where her and Hellebron kind of share these witch elves, but they use them differently. Hellebron makes them, well, I'll show her in a minute just for a heck of it, more heavy hitting, whereas it feels like Marathi's more about just kind of making them tanky, enough to where they just kind of become this main line for her more than just assassins. Because she gets a natural +5% ward save, which is against all types of damage, for Witch Elves and Sisters of Slaughter type units. And that does count for the new DLC, sorry. The new mod units, which are the other types of Witch Elves and Sisters. So those do count. That ward does count to what we're going. So, and then Lord effects for just Marathi's army alone. On turn start, Lords in this character's region, so if a new Lord you've recruited is standing in the same region as Marathi, there's a chance every turn that they will gain 2 loyalty to her. It's that unbridling beauty perk that she has, kind of thing. And if I found out she actually has a perk for that. There's actually a perk for that in her level up tree, and it does kind of what I'm doing in Age of Wonders for when me and James are going to do that, where everything in a certain aura around her is enamored by her beauty, so their leadership is automatically 10% less, and they do 5% less melee attack.
Alongside the book I also found as well, that actually will make that stupid.
Well, no, not in that. I'm talking about in this game. She does that actually in this game. She has a perk for that as a lord. While she's fighting a unit and the enemy units are around her, she's actually reducing their leadership by 10% and their melee attack in general by 5. That's not even Age of Wonders. I just guessed that might be a thing. So I'm kind of glad that was a very accurate setup I went with. So that'll work out when that time comes. Which, by the way, the Age of Wonders one, even though I had to alter it to be more of a default-looking faction, it's still going to have all the good perks and all the good stuff. That's going to make it, and the tomes, that's going to make us what we are. And we'll still get succubuses, so it doesn't matter. So we'll be able to turn all of our humans into less human at some point. And more Slavesh. And Incubi. We also get Incubi for the guys on the team. It's gonna be good. But yeah, she gets Ward Save, and then the last 3 things she gets is cooldown -5 turns for sacrifice to Hakarti. That's almost added a word in there. And then it's also 50% cheaper to do the sacrifice of Hakarti for your slaves. And then she naturally starts with the bound spell, Ars Nopal's Black Horror. Which means she starts with a breath skill, which is really powerful. It's like a smoke cloud. Looks like the cloud from, what is that? The island show's name that I watched? God, I can't remember now. With the smoke demon cloud monster. Oh my god, what is it called? This is famous. It was actually a really big show, and it became kind of a cult classic, but I kind of forgot its name for some reason. But that show reminds me of the smoke monster from that show. But it's actually pretty effective. And it'll probably get buffed in some way later. But let me see what Darius just said. Are not mind checking Lokier to see how fast he gets sisters. I can do that after I'll let you know. We'll do that right after I end the stream. But I want to end it on our lady here, so we have her as the background. Because I don't have a custom one for her, I don't think. I actually need to go look. I might be able to pull up a custom Marathi, like one that's safe, of course. A custom Marathi picture for our cover. I'll have to go look. I'll do it after this though. But yeah. Also, to show y'all what I mean witch elf wise, so you see, where is it? Right there. So, this is still good, but this is less defense than technically this. So, the witch elves are tankier for Marathi, but if you look at Hellebron's bottom one, they get an 8% bonus for all witch elves, Hargoneth Executioners, Sisters of Slaughter, to their weapon strength. And they're cheaper for her. So she makes them more heavy hitting. They're super scary with her heavy hitting wise. So. Add Sacrifice to Drakia, improves the Daft Hags, Witch Elves, plus bonuses for all armies versus high elves. This is a mod thing. This one wasn't normally something she could normally just do. So that's cool. But only 3 legendary lords get dragoons. Oh, really? Yeah. That's actually kind of cool, though, because it keeps them a little bit more unique. But alright, chat. I think we're going to end it here for now. Oh, what all dudes. Yeah, that makes sense. Dragoons, yeah. Most of them are. Well, yeah, I'm talking about other lores as well, not just Warhammer. But yeah, 90% even in other lores, dragoons are usually male. Usually. There's some exempts, but not many. But, let's see. Dragons, yeah. Oh, did you mean to say dragons? Well, dragons are also usually male and predominantly in most lores. Even though there are, of course, female dragons, of course. How would there be more dragons if there weren't? But, you know, you don't really see the female dragons in most, even in other things that are not Warhammer, as the predominant one you see firsthand. Now, the only one that exempts this rule, universe-wise, is Aragon. Aragon is very much the opposite when it comes to dragons. Also, Malice lives in the Witch Elf main, yet no bonus. That is kind of strange. He does live in the place that probably has a lot of it, but then again, I don't know. Maybe it's because Malice is meant to be absorbed, and that's... I don't know what it is when you play as him. By the way, he's talking about this guy, chat. He's talking about him. Mr. Demon Dark Elf. And he doesn't even have no bonuses whatsoever for any of them too. I do feel like that the reason for that is more for Malekith's purposes, I'm assuming. Because he's gonna vassalize it, or not confederate everyone, right? Like he's eventually gonna have the easiest time to confederate everyone. So I think the purpose of that is to legit give basically Malekith, because he's gonna have her and her at some point on his team, a way to buff his witch elves heavily and have them being able to spawn over there and keep the bonuses. That's really the only reason why I think he even starts with that, even though nothing else says anything about witch elves. He's all cavalry. He's like cold ones. He's like the weird dark elf who loves like lizardmen. Don't know. But anyways, I want to give a big shout out to Jazeech, aka James in the background, and on his stream. Definitely go check out his channel. Show him some love. He is playing as Gorak, which is the lizardman. I'll show them real quick, just in case anyone needs to know. Yeah, it's Lizardman here. He's playing the Itza as Gorak and his Hypnotoad that starts on his team. That's totally cheating. But yeah, if you want to see what he's been doing and what he's trying to build up to, and from his perspective in the fights, definitely go check out his channel and show him some love. Temp King said, GG, y'all have a good one. You too, Temp King. We'll try to hit you up tomorrow on PSN so we can do some DVD or something. But hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all so much for and if you're on there when I get on there later, Temp King, I'll start a party. But if you're not, I'll hit you up tomorrow as well. But I hope y'all enjoyed watching some more Warhammer. This is the beginning of, even though it's a little early, of one of our 12 Days of Slaanesh series going to be going on. And there's yet more to come. Both single player and some multiplayer as well. So it's going to be good. I'm so excited, chat. I'm actually really excited about this event. It's going to be hilarious. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this event. Especially with the Resident Evil part. Can't wait till we get to that segment. That's probably going to be the most hilarious and laugh-inducing part of this entire event. It's going to be good. And there are so many choices, but we're going to be kind of sticking to a specific one, basically. Even though there are hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds for each character to decide from. And this includes Luis, Leon, Ada, and Ashley. All of them. Every single one of them has hundreds individually. So it's like, alright, well, my money on the Kraken Lord. Lokir versus Marathi. Who's winning in melee? I think Marathi's gonna win that. Just because her witch elves are gonna be so tanky. Because they get that ward save plus the Slaughter Lord red line that everybody gets dark elf wise to buff their witch elves. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, Lord fight? Ooh. I don't know. I also don't play Lokir enough to see what he's like individually. This is a hard fight. Don't underestimate what you're seeing here. There's a reason why she has literally what looks like Lubu's weapon. She may not be technically suited to it in the beginning, but one change to her and getting all of her weapons unlocked, if you decide to go her yellow line instead, she actually does become something quite terrifying in melee. That's why you kind of can build her how you want. I actually like her a little bit better than her boy here, Malekith, because she's more versatile than he is. Now, he's better at getting all the Dark Elves under one roof, though. Like, easily. But, hey. Oh, and he does get Ars Nepal. Okay, so he does get it. Did they all get it? No, so just those two, I bet. Yep. So just Malekith. That must be something in their family. I do want to play Rockharf at some point, hit the Beastmaster. But, yeah, he doesn't get it either. He gets his own versions. So yeah, so only you two get that spell. Ars Nepal's Black Horror, that breath spell that starts him off. I actually didn't know Malekith even had that. I would have used that more. She's still better overall though for me. But Farseer said, bye, I'm not gonna play Rogue Trader. Alright, good luck on your playthrough. And I hope you win and bring, but I actually don't know what playthrough you're doing. But if you're working for the Empire like Darius, bring honor to the Emperor. Otherwise, turn into an extreme heretic and burn it all down. Or go Iconoclast and just confuse everybody. Like I'm doing with our Darius playthrough. The other Darius, not you Darius, the other Darius. Yeah, Lokir can win if you use all of his abilities right in the fight. The same can be said with her too, though. I just don't think he... Unless I say this, once again, I don't know his flat stats. I would need to go see his flat stats and see what he ends up with late game versus what I've seen her end up with late game. And then I can tell you who's probably going to win that 1v1. But even then, it comes down to player. Like, if this was 2 players controlling these 2 people, then it becomes even less of a guarantee of any kind. Because then it's, are they being efficient with certain things? So. Better melee than her since he's primarily a duelist. I mean, yeah, maybe. Like I said, I do want to play Lokir, so I do want to try him out. I want to try Lokir and these 3. These are my least played Dark Elves, these 3 down here. I play these 3 all the time. These top ones. But these 3 I never play. So it's like, I do want to try these. So I mean, I'm going to check it out. I'll check Lokir's thing. In theory, you should be correct. Because duelists usually do more damage. But the problem with this is, this means he can't take it either. Which makes it almost just as bad that he would still lose to her. Because she's tankier in that fashion. Or she can be. Once again, full yellow line makes her very annoying. I do want to play him next. See what he's like. See what he can do yellow line wise. And see what his weapons give them. As well, because a lot of that plays into the factor of what their legendaries are going to do too. Passives versus spells versus this versus that. Who knows? If you put him on his dragon... Oh yeah, that's on his dragon though. I don't really count that because that's kind of cheesy at that point because that's not him anymore. That's the dragon. That's kind of the same problem I have with Malekith. As much as I love his dragon, at some point it's not Malekith anymore. It's the black dragon he's riding doing all the damage. That's why I kind of like Marathi more, and I do think overall, as just a dark elf, is stronger than the others. The only one who might beat her in a straight up battle is this one. At least in 1v1 melee and not, you know, anything else. But yeah. Majority of the time, Lokir is on foot. Which, then, that's the thing, though. If he's on foot, I don't know if he can beat her. If he's on the dragon, easily. But, same thing with this guy here. Or not him. Barkov. That right there. See that? See that right there? Yeah. That's an instant win. He technically couldn't beat her either in melee. I do think the strongest straight-up melee is not including this one. We're not including this. Not including Malekith here. I think the strongest melees are these 3. These 3 right here. I haven't played much Malice, though, so who knows. This could be a hidden gem that I just don't know enough about, too. But he likes to end up becoming cavalry at some point, so it's like, eh. And he ends up becoming just dragon hydras all day. So I do think it's these 3 are the off horse, off mount, no mount included. These 3 are the scariest dark elves, not including the boy himself. Because nobody beats Malekith in melee except Tyrion and probably Archaon. Malice gets the warp sword of Cain, so he might be savage. Maybe actually that's true. It's that demon side of him. I don't know. I haven't played him either. So like I said, I'm going to be playing more of these 3. So, anyways. Let us stop on Marathi. I'm going to end now and stop rambling on. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. And I will see you all tomorrow for either it might be two things. It depends on how tired James is. It's up to you, James, tomorrow, how we handle tomorrow. So, I'll let James decide that. Now, single player wise, I am going to be doing some Gladius. Actually, no. No, it's still a little too soon. Let me let one more day go by before I do that. We'll do some more Rogue Trader tomorrow when we're not doing something with James. So that way I can make some more progress on the Darius playthrough before we fully commit to the Heretic. Coming up soon. So, but peace and love, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed. Big shout out to Farseer, my moderator, as always, making sure that the Witch Elves are ready to stab. And big shout out to Darius as well for joining in and playing as the Archaon, the Ever Chosen, and once again to James as Gorak and Eats a Time, as he put, which would just hurt my soul. But
I don't know why he's Italian, but he is now.
He is now. No, I mean you only think you realize what you did.
Yeah, remember he goes, yeah.
Well, you make it the way you did that. It made it sound like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. It's a pizza time.
That is a good point, actually.
Yeah, exactly. I only think you knew that. Once again, Zeech magic. Anyways. But yeah, with Itza, definitely check him out and show him some love. So I hope y'all enjoyed, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone. Bye.